Welcome, everyone, to the Four Post Massacre Podcast. I'm, of course, your host. You can simply call me Zaya. With me today is my ever so special co-host. What is your name?
TNA!
Oh, God. Why?
Because it's explosive, and tonight is a TNA episode.
Yeah,
we got the retro, and you get play-by-play of my review, Ed Zahaya, because he ended up watching more than he said he was going to, of Bound for Glory.
I watched, like, 3 matches. No, 4.
That's more than you said you were going to. Ha-ha! I knew it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, anyway, it's your boy. I'm cheating tonight. He's technically on the show. His name is Michael Shane. But tonight, he's your alternate persona, his alternate persona, of Matt Fentley. Like fentanyl.
Yeah.
Because he was Matt Bentley.
Mm-hmm.
And technically, he's on the show.
I let him get away with it because he's done doubles before, so it's not like I can stop him at this point.
I was originally going to do Sunny Splifaki, but then I was like, I did Sunny Sticky Ikaki last week, so I'm like, I'm not just going to double up on the same guy.
Well, joining us later tonight will be Downtown Jason Brown for our retro review when we talk about NWA TNA 111 or 114 if you ask Cage Match or anywhere else for that matter. But it is mostly known for being the last weekly TNA pay-per-view before they start going to cable broadcasting with TNA Impact going forward. So you will hear us talk about that. Of course, starting segment, Four Post segment, we're going to be talking about WWE, AEW, the Japan, and the Indie Spotlight, as always, which I guess we'll be going over Bound for Glory in that segment.
Oh, yeah.
And then in our main event, we have a special game that I came up with that you will find out.
A game he came up with.
That you will find out about when we get there.
I got something, well, I guess next week. No shit. I got something planned in 2 weeks.
But before then, we got producer Josh joining us here while we wait for Jason to join us for our retro review. So
hi, producer Josh.
He will be here to...
Hello. I should be the actual GM of Four Post Massacre Wrestling.
Whoa. What do you have against Kevin?
Kevin should be wrestling.
He can't. His neck is hurt.
Dog, we've had people have wrestled pregnant on, like, shows before.
You can't really say
kayfabe is real.
You got Kane and Kevin Nash on your fucking show, bro.
Yeah, but... Kayfabe, my feet. What are we doing?
Hashtag producer Josh for Four Post Massacre GM.
Well, we're just going to get right into it. Let's not waste any more time. Four Post Massacre segment. AEW had Title Tuesday, Homecoming, and we got Wrestle Dream next week as well.
So we're going to run down the card, and that'll also stem as a review.
Yes.
Jamie Hayter and Tekla.
Added on,
I'm happy that a women's match is happening on the card.
This got added on, I believe, on Collision. Yeah.
Because we're building to Blood and Guts in November.
But yeah, I'm happy. It's like you said, it's a women's match, no title on the line, no special stipulation. This is straight up singles match. That's rarely ever happens unless you're like...
And it's stemming from the Fatal 4-Way from last month.
Right. And plus...
And I think Tekla's going to win.
And a Blood and Guts show that I might be able to attend, since they finally decided we're going to take a show to Carolina.
They are, that's right. I think Tekla should win, and I would do Tekla and Stat at Full Gear.
I would also give Tekla the victory here. You're right, it should be Tekla and Stat at Full Gear. I don't know. I feel like I think this could go either way. I think Tekla's going to win. I would not be mad at Jamie winning, though. Because I think she I think if anything else, if she's gonna, I feel like the baby faces are already gonna win at that blood and guts. So it's like, no, not the baby faces, but the heels are gonna win at blood and guts. So why not just give Jamie a victory on pay-per-view?
So on Dynamite, we did the trios street fight of the Hurt Syndicate and the Demand. The Hurt Syndicate lost. No, won, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they won. And then on Collision, we're just going to run it back in a regular trios match at the pay-per-view like we did at the last pay-per-view, which I think is a swerve. I think MVP is not in the match, and a new member of the Hurt Business is getting introduced. Because why just run back the trio match if we just did the street fight?
Well, we are currently 1-1. I will say that. I do think, however, we should have just done another regular trios match on this
and then
show,
the street fight at the pay-per-view.
And then the street fight at the pay-per-view. I don't know
because that's why I think something's up.
I don't know why we're doing this backwards, but
I think something's up.
Hey, maybe. Who would it be?
That's the cool part of it. I'd rather not know and be surprised and be like, whoa, didn't see that coming. I'm down for that. Than like, oh, it's Lee Moriarty. It's Lee Johnson. It's this other black guy that's on the roster that's not being booked.
Christian.
I'd rather just fuck. First off, no.
Why? Why not?
Because he should be put in the fucking bin.
He's part of the swirl, though. You can't see it. Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, Blake Christian.
If this is just a regular trios match like it already was, then I'd just have the Demand win, and then let them go on to win the trios belts.
Have the Demand win regardless.
But if they're introducing a new member, I think Hurt Syndicate are going to get the victory, and this is probably not over yet. When I think it should be, because Bobby should be challenging Hangman at Full Gear. But I don't know. We'll see. Tag Team Championships on the line. The Don Callis family, represented by Okada and Konosuke Takeshita, did get the victory over Brodito, and now they do have an opportunity for the belts at the show, but not without issues because Takeshita had the win, and Okada said, no, I get the pin.
So now this is very interesting, considering something that already happened, which we will get into when we get to the Japan portion of the show.
Also, and the fact that Bandito is not hurt.
Well, he's not injured. He's not. He's good to go. The injury with his shoulder wasn't as severe as one would initially thought. It could have been.
As someone else's shoulder. Good foreshadowing.
But I'm interested to see how this goes and who specifically here takes the pinfall.
Do you think new tag champions?
No. That's why I'm interested.
20-minute time limit draw. On the pay-per-view. TNT Championship. Kyle, Fletcher, Mark Briscoe, number 5. Does Mark finally get the big one?
No.
Damn.
Well, it's gonna, look, I'm not like Sean. I love Mark and Kyle's matches, obviously, but, no. He's not.
See, a guy like me, and I said it, Mark wins the belt, Kyle's going after that world title again. I know MJF, that motherfucker's got that contract for quite a while.
You're gonna have him go after it again this soon?
I'd have him win.
Do you want to kill Kyle's momentum while he actually still has some? Because he has the most momentum in that whole group right now.
Because then now you have to do the whole thing. If he beats Hangman, when does MJF cash in his stupid thing? And how long does Kyle hold it? And who does Kyle face for said title?
All right, fair enough. But I just feel like Mark, he deserves it.
I mean, he got his moment when he was ROH World Champion. And he got his win over MJF. I mean, he'll be all right. It's not like he wasn't in the spot before.
$500,000 on the line. The Jurassic Express take on the Young Bucks.
The Young Bucks are broke again because Nick's
got a gambling problem.
addiction, and it cost them. So now they went to Tony Khan. They wanted a big prize, a big money match, and they got one in the form
against
of
Jurassic Express.
Second.
Now, while
Well,
all of this is going on, Jack Perry and Luchasaurus did win their match back. Interesting. People have pointed out in the match, Jack Perry a little aggressive towards the Luchasaurus. What does that mean? Maybe that's just how the dynamic is going to be now. But also a little Christian-esque, doesn't it?
He did say that he wanted to go into a much more serious direction this time around with Jurassic Express. So he's like he's like Rambo now.
Yeah. But I think it was it Collision or Dynamite? Jack has an interaction backstage with the Kenneth Omega, in which he never apologizes. He apologizes for Kota Ibushi being hurt. But they're now going to team up in a 6-man on Dynamite.
Yep. Against Mark Davis.
Who's back?
Mark Davis, Hechicero,
and Josh right?
Alexander.
Mark Davis, who returned on Collision during the Alexander and Ibushi match where Ibushi fucked up his leg. We'll talk about that later. And then Mark Davis just returned. Like a homeless man.
Cool. And nobody knows where Andrade is at the moment. Well,
he's in Mexico.
That's not true. People know what's happening with Andrade, but from Meltzer's side, it doesn't look like anybody's talking about what's happening with Andrade. So I don't know what the fuck is going on with Andrade at this point in time.
Dude, do we ever?
Yeah, that's fair.
Women's Championship, Statlander, Tony Storm, 1-on-1. I think this is a sleeper for match of the night.
Yeah, I think these two are going to go out there and have a really good match. And Tony's going to
And I think Tony's turning into the Joker.
I don't think that's what's happening here.
I don't know if... I'm not going to say a heel turn, but I think we're going to get a crazier Tony Storm.
But with that being said, I think she's going to put Chris over clean.
Yeah.
There's a sheet here to give Statlander her first big defense of the women's title.
Darby and Moxley in an I Quit match. Darby had a Molotov cocktail and got tackled by a security officer who should get an AW contract.
This should be where Darby wins the match, unless they just pull a fucking.
This needs to be the end of this fucking feud. I think this is it. What else can we do?
Blood and guts.
I mean, yeah, in that sense, sure, but I mean, like,
we're only doing blood. We're doing blood and guts for the women this year, so.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because we already did the cage thing with the Death Riders.
Right.
I don't mean that you can't do some kind of big match at Blood and Guts.
Anarchy in the Arena at Full Gear.
Well, we already did Anarchy in the Arena with the Death Riders. You're probably right. This probably needs to be the end of the match.
Darby should absolutely win, because since he lost the coffin match, this should be a win for him.
Look, crazy thing here, but I feel like Moxley should probably go away for a minute. And I can't imagine he says I quit and there's not ramifications within the rest of the Death Riders to not, like, turn on him. And then you appoint someone new as the leader. Pac or Claudio or Garcia.
You know what? Have Garcia put the bag over Moxley's head.
Like, I can't imagine Moxley goes, I quit. Because the way I do, he quits. He shows the respect. They're like, the fuck is this? They kill Moxley. And then Moxley can go away for a minute because, I mean, he finally deserves that vacation. And you start building up the Death Riders with all the new talent.
I think the quickest way you realize that Moxley never wants to go on vacation is when you finally make peace that he's not going on vacation. Dude.
But I do think there needs to be a shift. They can't just, like, he can't just say, I quit, and then, like, next week they're back to the same shit. You know, there has to be...
If he even says I quit.
I guess you're right. Speaking of Pac, he also returned into in-ring action against the Orange Cassidy, and holy shit, Pac! No,
Full suspension.
Undertaker singlet bad.
Singlet tights.
Controversial. Go ahead and keep the singlet.
No.
It's definitely.
You're like the only one. I thought just the tights.
He just looks like a buff nerd.
He looks like a human action figure. It doesn't look great.
He looks like the ones you find at the dollar store.
Yeah.
Or at least modify them so that they don't look as weird as they do.
Yeah, but the thing is that everything has to be all black because that's the Death Riders. There's no logo. There's no
They have an all white T-shirt. Like, come on.
And then Samoa Joseph will challenge the Hangman for the world.
Easy Hangman win. It's just figuring out what.
Easy fucking solid 4.5 star match.
What if it isn't easy Hangman win? Because we said, well, before we found out that he was fucked, MJF at World's End was an easy win against Joe, and it wasn't.
I don't think Samoa Joe's winning the.
But what if?
I don't think he's winning the belt.
The fact that he got the first title was already a miracle in itself because Adam Cole fucked up his ankle. Easy Hangman win.
All right.
Easy Hangman win. GG.
And then I do believe there is going to be another tailgate.
Yes, there is.
2 matches announced for that show as of right now are Willow and Holly Cameron taking on Top Gods of Penelope and Megan Bayne, and then FTR will take on Jet Speed. Both of these are stemming from Collision from the 6-man intergender.
Trios intergender. It's not.
Because FTR is now with Megan Bayne and Penelope, and they're called Top Gods. Because Top Guys, I think it's good.
I thought for a few days, like, why are they with Megan specifically? And then
because we have to wait.
And then I remembered, oh yeah, Beth.
This is all leading to the 6-man with Beth and Christian. And
why are we putting Beth more over here in AEW than we are in the Fed?
She's not even here, and she's like the beacon of the women's division. Willow Nightingale wouldn't be here today without Beth Phoenix.
Beth Phoenix birthed the entire AEW women's division, like
Megan Bayne's like
Stephanie McMahon did in 2015.
Right, yeah.
Even though it was really Finley of all people.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Shout outs to Fit. Why ain't he in the Hall of Fame? But that's AEW. We'll be here next week talking about that whole pay-per-view.
We will.
Who knows what else might get added this week, because it's another 3-hour Dynamite Collision because the pay-per-view's on Saturday.
I guess before we move on to WWE, we could follow up on the Kota Ibushi thing. So, on Collision... Yes. Him and Josh were having a match. There was a spot where they were both on the top rope. Josh had him in a fireman's carry position, and they both kind of tumbled. Josh kind of fell on the apron, so he had something to catch his fall with. Ibushi, not so much. Fucking fell from the top all the way to the floor and just fucking destroyed his leg, specifically his femur. Good.
He's confirmed on Instagram that he's possibly out for 2 years.
2 whole years.
Wait, that bad?
Yes.
Oh.
He's hoping for it to have a quicker recovery, but like the normal recovery time.
Wow, what quicker? A year?
Like that would be best case scenario at this point.
Very unfortunate and tragic injury, considering
I remember
all the effort he went through to get healthy in the first place.
Yeah.
I remember when we were watching the match, because it did air on Saturday. We had found out when it was the femur, apparently, the chance of breaking it is, really rare, because it's it's a bone that shouldn't break. And just watching the entire match, you're like, oh, is that it? Because motherfucker is a worker. He knows how to sell. But the minute that tumble happened, ooh, that's it. That's definitely it. So, shout outs quick shout out to Bushi. Hope the recovery goes well.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
I dread the thought of me having to say maybe he should.
I think this could
Take it
be
easy.
honestly it.
it probably
Yeah, maybe he should honestly consider
should,
it.
in all things considered. Like, I get it, but like that man, it's not just this injury. It's the amount of all the other ones that he has had up until this very point. Because
He disappeared for like over a year, even before this one he just got.
Yeah.
Where he looked terrible in the match.
Well, with that. Well.
What? Well, with that, what?
Everything just got silent. I was
said
waiting for
with that, and I was waiting for you to follow up with what you were gonna say.
Oh, okay. I thought internet problem. Anyway, the Fed. Unless you want to do Japan quick.
No, you can do. Do you want me to do Japan?
I feel like there's not as much news.
Sure.
I think you should do Japan because it kind of correlates with what AEW has going on.
That's true. Do Japan,
and I will say, I'm glad I'm wrong.
New Japan.
I'll say that.
Pro Wrestling had King of Pro Wrestling.
Sorry, King of Pro Wrestling. I keep thinking I get them both confused.
What did you call
There's
it?
A different New Beginning. There's a different New Beginning thing that got announced.
New Beginning is after Wrestle Kingdom. Always after.
I'm talking about the other New Beginning that got announced. Yes. But go ahead.
Yeah, King of Pro Wrestling on Monday.
So did you watch this live?
I did watch it live.
Oh, okay.
The whole show, except for one match, I watched the whole show.
All right.
So
what happened?
The opening, we saw Shuri beat Sareee to become the first ever 2-time IWGP Women's Champion.
So that's first off good. She's back. Second off, that means she'll be back in AEW then soon, right?
Shuri? I'm hoping.
That's the one who, right? Yeah, she was in and she got hurt.
Yeah, she got hurt. I'm hoping that she comes back.
Because they just had Sareee do a few things in Ring of Honor. I can't imagine this wouldn't mean they were going to try and have her brought over too again.
But they let them go at it. Near 15 minutes of the match, they beat the shit out of each other. Fucking Shuri took 3 back-to-back exploder suplexes, which was fucking dope as shit. Shuri, I think, beat Sareee with a buzzsaw kick to the head, and ended up getting the victory that time. So yeah, I'm interested to see what she does, especially with someone else who just got announced for Wrestle Kingdom, who I will get to later. 6-man tag team match: Bullet Club War Dogs, Clark Connors, David Finlay, and Taiji Ishimori be unaffiliated of Hiromu.
So that's their name.
Shingo Takagi and Titan. That is their name as of right now, yes.
The group's name is called Unaffiliated.
Unaffiliated.
Okay.
I mentioned this match because there's going to be some actual follow-up to this later on in the show as well. In a Riot and Ryogoku no disqualification, no count-out match, Drilla Maloney beat Sonata in 13 minutes 37 seconds. This was surprisingly a lot more bloody than I thought it was going to be.
I saw pictures of Drilla and was 9 staples in his head he had to get.
9 staples in his head that motherfucker had to get.
I just want to point out, though, I called it. Your boy sucks. Hell yeah, Drilla won.
It's not the best hardcore match, but for what it was, I thought it was pretty fun.
It fucking looks like you made Drilla a star.
They fucking did fork spots, hit him in the head with the guitar. That guitar fucking, I don't know if it's gimmicked or not, but that shit fucked up Drilla in the middle portions of the match. I think that's how he had to get the staples in his head, is because of the guitar shot.
It was a guitar shot.
But yeah,
put some respect on my boy Maloney.
I thought it was a fun match. And it's probably one of the better matches I've seen Drilla in. So yeah, all praise to Sonata for being the GOAT. Did you see he was dressed like a disco ball?
Next.
Another 6-man tag. The
Yeah.
return of Goto as he teamed up with
Goto.
his Bishamon partner Yoshihashi and Yo to take on Hartley Jackson, Kosei Fujita, and Ryohei Oiwa in 7 minutes 55 seconds. Just a good, solid match. Goto's here. We're happy. That was the extent of that. World Television title match. El Phantasmo and Tanahashi went to a 15-minute time limit draw. I thought this was pretty entertaining. It was a fun match. Tana gave El Phantasmo a lot, which is more than I thought he was going to. There was a lot of times where Phantasmo came so close to actually beating Tanahashi, him hitting the CR2 to the Thunder Kiss. But he kicked out both times, and in the end, he tried to get in a submission at the last possible few seconds of the match, but he couldn't get Tana to tap, and the time limit expired, and they bowed, they hugged. Good times. Good times. And what is the lowest rated match on the show, and is the one match that I skipped, Evil beat Oleg Bolton for the Never Openweight Championship.
This is where I'm going to pop in here because, because then I heard what the follow up here is, and I thought it just made sense, especially with I had found out the main event, result first, and I was like, all right, cool. So that sets up my Aaron Wolf and Zack Sabre Jr. match. Well, find out that Aaron Wolf was trained by Evil.
Fuck's it.
And that's now the match for Wrestle Kingdom.
Look, I get it.
Also, he's called Wolf Aaron?
Well, that's like the whole, you say their last
name. Yeah, I get it.
First
But don't do that here.
What do you mean?
Well, because Wolf Aaron is not as cool as Aaron Wolf.
Wolf Aaron, like that.
Aaron Wolf.
But
pulling Oleg all over again.
Look, man, I get it. If Evil trained them, then they obviously are going to have.
Yeah, but that's not the problem. It's going to be stupid House of Torture bullshit, and it's going to be a terrible way to introduce this guy.
Well, that means he'll get to throw everybody around, look like a big fucking hero.
We don't even know if he can do all that.
Well, I guess.
Also, there's a nasty part of me that would just like to say, I saw a certain tweet that said, the conversations that people are not prepared to have if I speak on how Evil helps young talent in New Japan.
Look,
and I'm like,
I know
oh boy.
I know that tweet. I know the tweet you're talking about. The problem isn't him not willing or willing to put over people. That's not the issue. The problem here is that Evil sucks. His matches aren't that great. His fucking character isn't all that enticing. There's nothing about Evil's reputation that makes me want to go out and fucking seek more of Evil. I'm sure he's a great guy. I'm sure he's a wonderful
person. Wife?
What about?
Are they even a thing? Because I'm not even sure that's a thing.
I don't even know.
I'm not sure they're a thing.
Well, he lost the one good thing he had.
If we're talking based on performances, like, what do you... Give me something. Like, show me the one Evil that's not Takeshita that I need to go out and watch. You just can't do it. You can't. That is the problem with Evil.
Back when he was in a tag team.
Yeah.
Also, I could also just blame Gato in this situation.
You could blame Gato, because it's not like he's doing the booking any favors either.
Cool.
But with that said, yeah, Aaron Wolf came in, fucking judo throwed a bunch of people, had a face-off with Evil. And now it's been made official as of today. It's a special singles match. The Never Openweight Championship is not on the line, but it will be Aaron Wolf and Evil at Wrestle Kingdom.
Why even give him the title? All right.
Don't.
Poor Oleg.
IWGP Tag Team title match. The Knockout Brothers beat Shota Umino and Yuya Uemura in 14:40.
This bitch can't even win a tag title.
Then you laugh now, but it's not going to be so funny later.
Nah, man. I ride or die. Boomba clap.
Adam, the next time you ever say that, I am legally allowed to slap you.
That's their thing.
I don't need you saying that when I'm in full-blooded Jamaican. No.
You can't. You're too white. You're not like you.
Shout out to my brother, man.
I fucking love.
Yeah, I am allowed to slap you.
I love the Knockout Brothers. Oscar and Yuto
Big
are
ups.
just like they're so enticing. They found it and they've made this tag team division.
Dude, they're so weird.
So, one of them,
he's like fucking Japanese rapper and the Undertaker.
And the Undertaker.
I fuck with it. But I remember seeing that tweet you said, and it's like, yeah, this was a shot in the arm this tag division needed.
Absolutely.
Of just, like, character, you know? Not just, here's two guys who are good at wrestling, like, character. I mean, fuck, where are the Good Brothers?
That's a great question. Ooh, Knockout Brothers and Good Brothers at Wrestle Kingdom sounds...
Yeah, brothers versus brothers.
Very enticing.
Who are the better brothers?
I'm honestly surprised they haven't showed up at this point.
Dude, I'm surprised they haven't showed up anywhere besides MLP.
Scott D'Amore really paying out the big bucks.
I mean, he's only got that money left for them, I guess.
True.
Little side note.
IWGP Global Heavyweight Title match. Yota Tsuji beat Skate Kid to become the new and two-time IWGP Global Heavyweight Champion. This match kicked so much fucking ass.
Yeah, I heard the two last matches from Ben specifically that they were really good.
Fucking amazing stuff. Beat the shit out of each other. All the way.
It's Gabe and Yoda. I've seen it before. I loved it then. I can't imagine it's not good.
It's so fucking great. It's like invest in this like right now. Like I know that people have their like reservations about Gabe, but like when he's on it, he's fucking amazing, bro. Like there's and like Yota is like so obviously the guy in front of like when you compare him to like Shota and fucking Narita of all people, like he's so obviously the guy. And they went out there, they had a fucking killer match. Fucking he ended up young boying Gabe Kidd by making him tap out with the Boston Crab at the end. It was so sick. And then they had a bow in the middle of the ring. And then something unexpected happened with the War Dogs coming out. And I thought at first, oh shit, they're gonna beat the fuck out of Gabe. And Gabe's finally gonna get to join Papa Moxley
for permanently.
Permanently.
But no, because then Unaffiliated came out, and there's a stare down, and they're all cool.
Yeah, they're dapping each other up. What the fuck is this?
Are they War Dogs?
I don't know.
Or is this just, hey, our issues with each other are over, now we should team up to go after the bigger evil that is
probably House
of Torture?
That's probably what.
Because now they have enough members to combat the Don Callis family of Japan.
But like, yeah, they got fucking. All I know is that they have Hiromu and Gato teaming up in Super Junior Tag League at the moment. So it seems like there is some partnership between the War Dogs and Unaffiliated at this moment. What that leads to, I have no idea. But I'm very interested to see what's going to happen. If they're going to join full time, or if this is just like a temporary thing so they can fight House of Torture. But with that, it leads us to the main event. And in my opinion, quite possibly the best match to come out of New Japan this year. Konosuke Takeshita beat Zack Sabre Jr. To become the new IWGP Heavyweight Championship. This is why I fell in love with New Japan Pro Wrestling. This is fucking amazing. Amazing pro wrestling at its finest. Zach.
I was gonna say, how did Zach match? Because talk about a clash of styles.
They've had 3 other matches before, and they've all been great, but it's they fucking clicked here. This was just so fucking awesome. Zach worked over Takeshita's arm throughout the majority of it. Takeshita really had to, find other ways to take Zach down, but in the end, his, fucking fighting spirit, even when his arm was, he still used the arm to the best of his ability. There is a deadlift German suplex spot where he just lifts Zach on the air and just dumps him on his neck, and it looks like he fucking kills that man. It is so
watch this match.
Fucking great. In the end, Takeshita ends up hitting a power drive knee to get the victory.
Was Alice there?
Title. No, he was not. It was used with Rocky, I believe. Because when he's in America, he's with Don.
He's with Don.
Japan is with Romero.
He goes to Mexico. He was with Don that one time. So yeah, he there's a whole after thing, and he makes it a point that somehow this man just is farming contracts because now he has a New Japan contract, an AW contract, and a DDT contract, none of which have any exclusivity. He can work wherever he wants, when he wants, whenever he has to. This man is the workhorse of wrestling, and he deserves all his flowers, and it continues to be why, I think at the end of this year, he's Wrestler of the Year in terms of the in-ring shit, or whatever the Will Ospreay Award is called.
Most outstanding wrestler? Yeah,
because I can't think of anybody else who's had this run. The fact that he's not in the top 10 this year for the PWI is ridiculous.
But, yeah, he wins. He gets a talk. Obviously, Goto then makes it apparent, look, I'm coming back for that title. I'm coming after you specifically.
And it's sooner than later.
Yeah, it's actually going to be at the final Tanahashi Homecoming, where the 2 big matches on that show so far are Yota Tsuji and Tanahashi competing for the IWGP Global Championship match.
I hope he doesn't hurt him.
I believe that will be Tana's last title match before
the one title he hasn't held yet.
Before his match at Wrestle Kingdom. And then the world title match will be Takeshita against Goto for the title. So
it's also going to be the finals of the Super Junior Tag League.
Right. So I thought this was going to be saved for Wrestle Kingdom. Doesn't look like it.
Now I'm scared.
And if that is the case, looks like someone has a free open schedule after that match. Time for part 2, baby.
Yeah, where he gets fucking murdered.
You're gonna love him, even if we have to force it down your throat.
God, the Roman Reigns of New Japan.
Shooter.
Motherfucker can't even win a tag title over Undertaker. Well, there you go. That was New Japan. That was Japan. I don't think there was anything else this week.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We got another announcement for Wrestle Kingdom. We have officially.
Oh.
We will have a New Japan Strong Women's Championship match on the show.
Oh.
As the current champion, Saya Kimitani was just announced for the show.
Oh.
And she will have a match on said show. So I'm very interested to see who will that be. Obviously, international fans kind of hoping this is where her and Mercedes meet. It's the Tokyo Dome. It's the biggest show of the year. So it would only make sense. I know a lot of actual Joshi fans and local fans are looking for Sari and Saya, because considering they are 2 of the biggest women stars in Japan right now. So again, that would make sense at the Tokyo Dome. But I guess we'll have to wait and see what New Japan does, because Gato is a fucking freak.
Yeah, Gato's gonna be busy teaming up with Hiromu Takahashi in the Junior Tag League,
where they will win.
What a fucking... Right. Sometimes I wonder. With that, it's time to go to the Fed.
The Fed!
Because, holy shit, it's been a long time!
Oh, you want to do that first?
Yeah, it's not as many people, really, that have a lot of talking points.
Alright.
But it is time for the return of the Release Roundup! WWE this past week released 12 wrestlers, along with a few ID talent that will not be renewing said contracts. Last week we talked about Zeta Steel, your sister, and Kylie Ray no longer being under the ID system. A lot of people wondering, hey man, Kylie Ray, she was pregnant. That's kind of fucked up. Well, guess what? It continues because Ridge Holland was told that his contract will not be being renewed next month, and he is currently out with a 7 to 8 month injury that he just sustained.
I don't like Ridge Holland at all. I think he's a terrible wrestler. I think he's a dangerous wrestler. That's fucked up. You can't do that. It is not the only time that he's done this either. He's done this multiple times.
Who's, you mean TKO?
Yes. Well,
because here's the problem.
It's him too.
Who's him?
Paul.
Because here's the problem that this is causing. Is there is one name that is now being tossed around again as, listen, guy might be a piece of shit, but he never did this, as Vince. They never did. There was the Dahmery one. There was very rare occasions, but this is just kind of frequent now. TKO does not care about you. You do not value. You are not valued by them whatsoever anymore. This is no longer WWE. This is TKO who are running the ship. So they no longer are of job. Along with that, Zara Zakard no longer has an ID and also stated that she'll be stepping away from wrestling in general for a bit. A bunch of other Evolve, not ID talent, but NIL talent, were let go. Jamar Hampton, Gintala, Draco Knox, Summer Sorrell, Hayes Jameson, BJ Ray, who is also currently hurt and was released. He was a big focal point on LFG. And then along with the three bigger names of it, Lance Anawahi, who was signed, got hurt, was never used, got hurt again, and let go. Before even getting a chance to be on TV. Stevie Turner, the former Bobby Tyler, yeah, I still remember that, who was pretty much just a GM for the longest time on NXT and then became the GM of Evolve, has also been let go. And the biggest name and the biggest fucking regret...
Did you see your tweet?
What? No, Stevie's?
Yeah, he was like, I finally get to wrestle again.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's so sad. He's so fucking sad.
And then the biggest fuck you for never doing anything right after turning him heel, Wesley, the former Desmond Xavier.
Garbage. Fucking stupid. Fucking How the fuck?
That dude, North American title run. Was legendary.
Only do you take his fucking tag partner away because of already some bullshit. You had him go out there, basically go solo dolo with nothing really going for him. Then you give him the reins a little bit. Then he has the North American title run, which people have stated probably one of, if not the best North American title runs that company has ever had. He proves that he is a top-tier babyface. People love this guy. People want to get behind this guy. And then when it's finally time to put the focus on him, put him in the main event where he belongs, what the fuck do? You turn him heel!
Not only did they turn him heel, they stripped away his entire persona.
His hair, his persona, anything interesting about him is gone. You put him in a fucking faction nobody cares about. And then what do? You put him in fucking Evolve.
Yeah. With two guys that they were trying to get over, who didn't get over, and then they let him go. When this dude should have already been on the main roster, should have already had an NXT World title run.
This is why... Wait, this is why I'm always like... And look, I don't say this out of fucking disrespect at all. But this is why when fucking I advise guys like Javon to like be very cautious about what you do and say, because
we'll talk about Javon.
is fucking safe. This is what I mean. Wes was the guy for a long time, and people are like, there's no way they can fuck him up. He didn't even get to go to the main roster, bro.
Wes, at the very least, should be in that world title picture along with Havon Evans against Oba. But instead, they put the belt on Ricky, which I know made Sean happy, but logically, Ricky should have not won that belt under any circumstance. It should have went to Havon Evans.
Been there.
Especially considering, again, you are right, Havon should have won the NXT World title from Oba instead of Ricky, but that's beating the dead horse at this point. It's just wasted potential. Another case of wasted potential. This time, not even by the guy doing things the wrong way, but just a guy doing everything he can to do everything right, and he doesn't get the reward he deserves. Kind of some bullshit. Which is probably why he's going to end up in TNA.
Back with the Rascals.
Yep, and still close to WWE because, of course.
That's what they do. It's like you get released, they work TNA. Now you can be on, now you get exposure, and we can pay you in exposure and not real money anymore.
But those are all of your releases for now.
Extremely disappointed with the Wesley one in particular, just because he could have been a top babyface and still in NXT, but nah.
Do you want to talk about Crown Jewel? Adam?
It's kind of important that we do.
Is that way? Are we going there next? Because there's... I didn't fucking watch the show. I know some people watched a few matches, but I didn't watch it. Alright, I guess we...
I didn't watch the show either.
Alright. Well,
I don't know what Adam's doing, but I'll take over for a brief bit while he gets himself together.
WWE Crown Jewel happened in Perth, Australia, this time around. On this show, we had Bronson Reed beating Roman Reigns in an Australian street fight that...
Very stupid that they went through all this drama to have this stipulation, which, you know...
Why?
You could have just said no DQ.
So, please... The Roman J.
Don't ask me, I'm not watching.
It's not Bloodline anymore, right? Like, that's not a thing. Like, so why are we doing? Why are we doing?
Kinda.
Because Bronson's part Samoan, so he's got to be the tribal thief. Whatever. He got the win on Roman. That was at least the right decision, because if he lost to Roman again, what would have been the point?
So
only the third person to pin Roman behind Cody and Jay since before COVID. And distinctly shares a statistic with Finn Balor as the only person to pin Roman and Okada.
That's a weird thing to point out. It's weird that it's true.
Two of the top guys in their respective companies.
Finn Balor and Bronson Reed, yeah.
It's just...
On this
day.
And he said they don't call me. It was like, don't contact me until Christmas. So
till Christmas,
so
yeah.
It's like, what, not coming back until fucking...
Look, I don't know what's going on with Survivor Series and War Games now. We'll get into all of that in a minute.
However, to give credit, one of the best storylines on this show, Rhea and Io actually, got their win over the Kabuki Warriors. Now, me personally, I probably would have given the Kabuki Warriors the win, because
it was never gonna
Lord
happen.
knows they need the momentum.
No, it was never going to happen. We're in Australia. It was Rhea. Yeah, it was just...
But hey, Rhea's not in the world title picture, so You can't complain.
For now.
One of the 2 matches I saw, it didn't get a lot of time, but I thought Steph and Tiffany had a pretty solid women's match, and Stephanie won. Right choice.
Sure.
I had no doubt that she was winning. So
I'm going to get to the other thing last because it's the more important thing from the show. Cody Rhodes and Seth had a match. I didn't watch it. I heard it was a lot, and Seth did a stupid thing that fucked up everything. But he won.
He did win.
yeah, he beat Cody, even though there was a spot in the match where Cody did a super crossroads and Seth Rollins kicked out of it.
I have still yet to see this clip, but everyone is talking about this super crossroads that Seth kicks out of.
He hits the crossroads from the top rope perfectly, and then without a moment of hesitation, goes into the pin. 1-2, Seth kicks out. Now, if this were a thing where, like, Cody hits it, Cody, that took everything out of him, like, struggled to get to the pin, it takes him, like, a few, like, I'd give him even 30 seconds. Sure. Then I'd accept the kick out. But for you to go into a super crossroads, immediate kick out, just get a new move at this point. This fucking dude doesn't know what he's doing.
Also,
so yeah, in the match.
This is also,
oh yeah, go
it's
ahead.
also there's some of the same crowd who'll be like, too many kick out of finishers in AEW, but it's like, dude, if someone kicked out of a super Death Rider, people would be mad. I guess rightfully so. So I have that same energy with this.
Fair enough.
Be somewhat consistent, motherfuckers.
Seth does a coast-to-coast headbutt, lands on his shoulder. We're going to get into that injury in a minute. He does win. He's the Crown Jewel champion. Cool.
Right decision.
Other match on the show, AJ and John Cena had the greatest wrestling tribute match ever. It's fun as hell. I don't care. Zahaya's going to talk shit about it because he doesn't enjoy it.
I haven't seen it yet. I can't talk shit about it. I haven't seen it.
How have you not seen it yet?
I'll be nasty. I'll be nasty. This is easily better than the damn greatest wrestling match that freaking Orton Edge had.
Oh, absolutely better. AJ came out in 2005 gear. Crazy.
Weird to see AJ in that gear, knowing how old he is.
It was reminiscent to a cover of Pro Wrestling Magazine that he and John Cena both were on the cover of, which that's awesome. They wrestle for like a few minutes. They kind of do their own shit, and then it is tribute to our greatest opponents, because this past weekend he was officially confirmed by the man himself that 2026 will be the end of the Phenomenal One. So they did all the classics. AJ doing Kokita clutches and the Scorpion Death Drop and the Angel's Wings and the
fucking Jedi.
Or the Fade to Black. Everybody was a Kaz reference, but nobody knows Kaz does that anymore. And then Cena does the skull-crushing finale. He hits a choke slam.
Tombstone.
Does the tombstone. He teases a 619. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. He finally gets the RKO.
He tried the punt kick.
He tried the punt kick.
He hit a very beautiful Sister Abigail. It was surprising how clean that was.
Brought a tear to my eye. Because it was clean. He gets AJ goes for the Phenomenal Forearm and he gets caught right into the Sister Abigail. He hits it. They do the replay. When they cut back, the entire crowd's got the fireflies, and John Cena's got a big smile. He looks up. It was a very, very good moment. And in the end, John Cena ends up getting the victory with the FU.
That was followed up. That was after a tombstone. They hit AJ with.
Which, this is their 5th match. I'll say it. I think this is, in terms of match quality, John Cena's best opponent. I don't think I've ever seen them have a match where I was like, no, that was pretty shit. I mean, there's the questionable finish
at the Money
in the Bank, but like the in-ring shit is all really good. Yeah. And this was, it's up there with Punk as the best one of this run. It might be the best one if you were just looking for the tribute show, because like honestly, it's what Cena's doing best, and it's what he should have been doing from the get-go. We should have never had this heel shit. So I'm very happy that we got to see it, and you need to watch it. Talking to you, Zaya.
I'm getting to it.
And that was Crown Jewel. A lot of people said it was a really good show. But coming out of Crown Jewel, a lot of not good. Because on Monday Night Raw, there was a big storyline where Seth Rollins got speared out his boots by Braun Breaker, and the vision is over. But why, do you say, after only 6 months, is the vision over already? Well, what happened? Well, Seth decided to do a coast-to-coast headbutt and fucked up his shoulder.
I saw that, and I was like, that's cool, but that's probably the thing you should never do. And people on Twitter were like, what you fucking don't know real wrestling. Sure enough.
Seth Rollins is hurt.
Yeah.
He is hurt to the point where surgery is needed. But it's a case of, is it he's back in December, or he's gone for probably about a year's time? We don't know yet, because he won't be evaluated until they're back in the States next week, because they're currently still, I think, flying over from Australia, and they're about to do a Japan tour, which he has been taken off of. So we did this. CM Punk is #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. There were Survivor Series teams that were leaked out from Dave Meltzer. That's probably all going to be changed because Seth got hurt again. Look, he is one of their guys, but we're getting to a point where I know we got worked last time, but this one ain't going to work this time.
No.
The dude
Simple solution.
The dude keeps getting hurt a lot, man.
Simple solution. Punk and Braun Breaker for the world title.
Well, yeah, no, that is easy solution there. If Seth is gone and he's not making it to Mania, Braun Breaker and Roman is the match I would do, because I think Seth and Roman was probably the plan for Mania, or still is, depending on if if Seth is hurt that much. But my fucking God, who allowed him to do that?
If Seth is insistent on being a wrestler after he gets evaluated, and if it's all goes well, fine. But if it's like he has to be out for an extended period of time again, what else do you have to do? Quite honestly, what haven't you done already? Like, if you still want to wrestle, fine, but he needs to take a very limited schedule going forward if that's the case. You can't.
Also, don't do a dumb spot like that.
You can't just be doing this week in, week out. It's just your body already wasn't all that well equipped to deal with it back in 2015. It is 10 years later and he still has these problems.
Because he's so pilled at this point. He can't let them down.
Yeah, that's not letting anyone down anymore. It's Cody, Punk, Drew, we got guys.
Yeah, but Seth, man, he got that Oedipus complex.
You did fine. You did better than most people in your position would have done before the likes of Punk and Danielson came to that company. You are fine. It is okay to take a bit of a break. Let the younger guys come in and do their thing. A guy like me would just give Braun Breaker the world title. You're already here.
I would give it to Punk, and I would just do Braun and Roman singles match at Mania, and Punk maybe, I don't know, I can't think that far ahead, but I do think Punk is well deserving of being champion. He's the most over guy they have.
Yeah, but I also think there's a case for Braun right now, because
I don't know if you go back to another
pretty heavy.
I think you would want to. I think Braun deserves to get billed. Maybe he wins the Rumble. I don't know if I should just hot shot the title on him right away. That'd be cool, but I feel like you take away him actually getting the earning championship win, and this isn't just oh shit, other guys hurt, here you go. I think Punk deserves a chance to have it, and the crowd deserve a face.
Hey, look, I'm not saying that can't happen, but why not? You're already here. You had him spear roll.
But
Why
from
not?
all accounts, it looks like what originally was supposed to be Seth and Punk at Saturday night's main event were seen as having his last match. More than likely will now be Braun and Punk. So we'll see. Nice going, Seth. Who allowed him to do that move? Who said yes? Who produced that match? Abyss, was it you again? Bruce Pritchard's gonna be pissed.
Anywho, is there more news?
For the Fed? I mean, NXT did the Showdown show, but probably talk more about that when I get into the other thing. Crown Jewel happened. I think that's it for the Fed.
All right. Well, with that being said, it's
So
our time.
that sounds like
Fire Spotlight.
Song. Fuck Phil. This is one of the worst shows I've ever seen. Ricochet and Dance. As always, support independent pro wrestling. It's the backbone of our industry. Without them, there is no future. So go out of your way and find your local indie, because you never know, one day that person will be on your TV. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Yeah, fine. He's getting it. I'm going to go over stuff that happened and stuff that is happening, and then we will do our Bound for Glory review. So GCW presented its 2-night Fight Club event. Teriyaki defeated Tony Deppen. KJ Orso defeated man like DeReese. Joey Janela won a 6-way scramble. Shocker. Otis Kogar defeated Emerson Jane to qualify into the Nick Gage 10 Open Invitational Deathmatch Tournament. That'll be happening next month. And in the main event of the show, Team GCW defeated Team JCW, that's the Juggalos, in the War Games match to put to rest the feud. Yay. After they lit Violent J's face on fire. Like, for shoot. It was crazy. Then they presented Night 2, which, most of the times is just an extra show of matches. Manders defeated Teriyaki. Bear Dozer of Matt Tremont and Bear Bronson defeated Shotzi Blackheart and Emerson Jane in a tag team death match. Marcus Mathers defeated KJ Orso. Effie defended the world title against man like DeReese. Sad. Sorry, they're not that anymore. The Brain and the Buster, right?
Yes.
Or is it the Buster and the Brain? It's either way. Won back the JCW Tag Team Championships over as the highest favorite tag team, the Brothers of Funstruction.
No.
Mr. Danger defeated Shea Mercer to qualify into the Nick Gage Invitational 10 tournament. And Charles Manson Cruel and Slade defeated Vandal 48 in the main event in a tag team death. Haug! Presented with glory comes pride. Zilla Fatu defended the Crown Jewel Championship over Bear Bronson. Leon Slater defeated Amazing Red. Killer Cross defeated Matt Cardona in 2 seconds.
As it should.
The Hardys add more tag team gold to their repertoire, as they are now the Hog Tag Team Champions, defeating the main event. Charles Mason defeated man like DeReese in a no disqualification match for the Hog Championship. It went 40 minutes. Want to watch that 40-minute match?
No.
But the big takeaway from this show, Indy Hartwell defended the Women's Championship against your sister, Zaya Zeta Steel. But after the match, Indy was attacked by Zeta, but was saved by a returning Alley catch. Alley is back. Bookings are being taken. The injury is over, and we are closer to her getting that GCW World Championship from Effie.
She returned on the Hog Show and not the GCW?
She returned at Hog and not GCW, so that means they're saving it.
Okay. Saving what exactly? I don't know.
For when she returns to fight Effie and win the world title.
Okay.
I mean, that's what I think is definitely happening. Only makes sense. And then this upcoming weekend... Oh, wait, no. West Coast Pro had a show as well. Sean watched this. I don't think we watched any of this. Did we?
No, we did not.
No. Jaya Joel defeated Chris Nasty. Alan Angels defeated Michael Morey. Brian Keith defeated ETK. Alphazo defended the Golden Gate Championship against JT Thorne. Lee Moriarty defeated Andrew Cash. Joni Robbie defended the Women's Championship against Maya World. And in the main event, Haley Dillon and Kevin Blackwood defeated Maiko, Alana, and Vinny Massaro. I heard there was a lot of problems with the stream. Mainly those people being Jay and Sean, who kept complaining about delays and the stream starting in the middle of a match. Good times for all. This upcoming weekend, we got shows. Rev Pro and CMLL are presenting Fantasticamania UK. Teton and JJ Gale. Jula takes on Connor Mills. DeFerno takes on Jay Joshua and Hechicero and Chris Ridgway for night 1 already announced. In night 2, Leo Rush and Mascara de Dorada. Fuego and JJ Gale against Dave Francisco and Alcamuru. Hechicero takes on Jula, and Mystico will take on Michael Oku. Who wins that match?
I wonder.
I don't know. Is it the UK guy that they love, or is it Mystico? It's not in Mexico. He can lose.
Adam, be so for real.
And then NWA presents Sam Hain 3. Or Salwin, wherever the hell they pronounce it. The one that James Mitchell did the coke at. Territory Wars. Kenzie and Kylie Page take on the Kentucky Gentlemen. Trevor Murdoch will verse Hammerstone. Slade will challenge Alex Taylor for the Junior Championship. I can't believe it. We mentioned them earlier, but they're back. The Good Brothers are making their NWA Tag Team debut against Blunt Force Trauma, which is Rodney Mack in a mask and another guy. Matt Cardona takes on Daisy Kill. Shotzi Blackheart makes her debut against Natalia Markova, and Silas Mason defends the world title against Tom Latimer in a rematch. Yeah. That's it.
All right. Well, I guess it is time.
It's time for Bound for Glory.
Bound for Glory.
So Bound for Glory did have a pre-show. I didn't care a shit because I didn't care about women talking.
Wow. You would say that, you fucking misogynist piece of shit.
The beautiful people and Mickey James were both inducted into the TNA Hall of Fame. Cool. Victoria was there. Not cool. Tommy Dreamer was also there. Ugly. And then because everybody talked for so long, the women's tag title match only got 5 minutes, and the Inspiration retained over the Elegance brand.
Gotcha.
Cool pre-show. Opening of the show, 7,000 people in the Songa Center in Lowell, Massachusetts.
Boo!
Hey, look, you can't boo. I mean, look, you'll boo Lowell,
This is
but
probably the loudest I've ever heard a Lowell crowd.
And once again, Lowell makes TNA history as they have the second.
Keep happening.
So, 2008 lockdown. Samoa Joe and Kurt Angle takes place in Lowell, Massachusetts. To the date, was the largest attendance that TNA ever had for a live event, only to then be beaten by Slammiversary of this year or last year, was one of the two, and then beaten again by Lowell, Massachusetts with Bound for Glory 2025. They said, we want our crowd back, and they did so with 7,000 plus in attendance for the show. Listen, for 7,000 people, they made this show look like there was a shit ton of people, and everybody was loud.
So they say.
And trust me, you could tell they were loud because there are moments where you could hear it, and for the right reason. Opening of the show, Steve Macklin got back the International Championship from Frankie Kazarian. Frankie Kazarian, who had just won the belt like 2 weeks ago with the help of Judas Macias. None of that comes into play in this match.
Gotcha.
It is a fine main event for a TV.
Mm-hmm.
Not what I would have opened the show with. Doesn't get better because following that, Tessa Blanchard took on Gia Miller.
I've heard no good things about this.
I love Gia.
Gia got her ass whooped.
Gia, I think, is a really good backstage person, and the managerial stuff she does in Rev Pro, she's great. Holy shit, she's a bad wrestler. And it already doesn't help that Tessa is Tessa and, you know, her situation. And also the fact that she is coming off of a surgery. maybe I wouldn't have had this be the follow-up of the show. Tessa wins after hitting Gia in the head with the Juice Robinson special, a rollovers.
It was Tessa dominated a match and then cheated to win, which is kind of stupid because you already had the match won.
This match has a 2.71 on Cage Match.
Not the first instance of low TNA on this show.
The next instance comes right
lower than
now.
Evil and Oleg Bolton.
Yeah, well, how many people voted on that?
I got a 2.5.
Out of how many people voted? 45 people voted on this one.
I would have to check.
Oh, well, we'll move on. Well, while you do that, I'll go over the next match that you did watch, actually.
Did I?
Was the Call Your Shot Gauntlet.
I came in like halfway, I think.
So, Call Your Shot Gauntlet, it's Money in the Bank, but Royal Rumble style, and it's intergender. Started off with Li Ying Li going face-to-face with Jakara Jackson, now known as Mara Shade. No reaction for either of them.
101 votes for 250.
Well, and it technically is lower, if you think about it.
I guess.
It is a standard Rumble. Surprises, I wouldn't say there were many. BDE, the YouTuber, was involved. He got to do his AJ Francis spots. He got to eliminate him with the Rascals, and he had a really good reaction. So that was also really cool. That's like, who would have thought, you know? So
also
awesome
him
BDE.
Him and Chris Danger are feuding now, which I never thought that would happen, but here we are.
So that was one of the highlights. Santino was involved in the Rumble because it was Jody Threat comes to the ring and she gets blindsided by Frankie Kazarian. Santino comes out and gets in Frankie's face. Frankie just gets in the ring. I guess he's in the match now. Santino really doesn't stop him from doing that. But then Santino hits him with the Cobra and Frankie falls to the outside of the ring. And we all thought, oh, well, I guess Frankie was never really in the match anyway to begin with. Santino then gets in the ring and immediately they call back to the Royal Rumble. He gets shit-canned right away, possibly even breaking his own spot. And he does the I wasn't ready bit. That got a pop out of Zahaya. Rich Swann is in this match in pants. Rich Swann came out and it made Jay leave for a minute. Best thing about his part in this was he jumps into AJ Francis's arms because AJ had eliminated Zaya and Mara. And then AJ goes, this is Rumble, so I'm just going to chokeslam you out of the ring. So he does that to Rich. Very fun. AJ's winning me over, man.
Rich is a former world champion, by the way.
No one cares. Zach Clayton shows up. Remember him? Remember Zach Clayton, JWoww's boyfriend? He's in the FBI, I guess.
I was like, it took me like 2 seconds, but yes, he was on Dark all the time. I do not think he made it. No, wait, no, he had a few matches on television. Yeah.
He doesn't do a damn thing in this one, really. Guido does do a really good sell because Guido's the man. The Rascals come in as one unit. This is a point because before then, Sinner and Saint had to come out and flip a coin for one of them to get entry.
Yeah,
but it was pointed out on commentary that Santino earlier in the day had announced that the Rascals were involved as one participant.
That's bullshit.
Yes, it was. Matt Cardona shows up, and in the end, Mance Warner comes out as a spooky zombie because it's the Halloween season. He does absolutely nothing. He gets shit kicked. Thank you for coming, Mance Warner. In the end, it looks like it's going to finally be the WrestleMania 29 match we've been waiting for. Dolph Ziggler against Matt Cardona. Matt Cardona gets eliminated. But wait a minute, this has to come down to a singles match. What's going on here? Oh my God, Frankie Kazarian is still here. So Frankie's in. I guess he was a part of the match. Him and Dolph Ziggler go at it for a little bit. They both pin each other. The crowd goes, what the fuck, boo this shit. Santino's all like, don't worry, I have an announcement. We've come to a conclusion. There's gonna be 2 winners. Immediate fuck this boo bullshit chance. Crowd is not happy.
Second, second low TNA moment of the show.
This is dumb.
Thought you were gonna say something.
Just pick a winner. Or just restart it. Or, no, I guess it wouldn't have worked, considering we already know what happens when fucking Santino restarts a fucking match. This just fucking, why? Nobody is happy. It's dumb booking.
Oh, but don't worry, it will come into play later on. After this, Kalani Jordan and Indy Hartwell have not a good match.
I didn't watch this.
It was not good.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
You expect Kalani Jordan? You expect Kalani Jordan? You expect Indy Hartwell to carry Kalani?
Here's the thing.
I said the exact same thing when he talked about this match. I was like, dude, you fucking hate Indy.
Here's the thing. Kalani has 3 years of experience. She is good, but she can't, be the lead a match. Indy has 9 years of experience, and she's never gotten better. She botched so much in this match, and her trying to lead is like Ziggler in that Elimination Chamber. It's like a deer in headlights trying to figure it out, and Kalani's like, I guess I'll do a move now. And it's not good, and in the end, Kalani got the victory. Cool. I don't know why we're putting money into Indy when there are plenty of other women, not just on the Indies, but in this company that could have had this spot better. I would have rather Danny Luna in this position, or fucking given Xia Li the championship. Not Indy Hartwell, because you are not benefiting from this partnership. She's never
Why
been
is Kalani Jordan Knockouts champion, period? That's an even better question.
LOL TNA, NXT wins. At this point, this show was pretty fucking not good, and I wanted my money back.
Surprise.
Luckily, it does pick up because there is a really fun hardcore war. It's essentially Lethal Lockdown without the cage. It's the System against Order 4, which is Mustafa Ali's Secret Service group. It is a fun-ass hardcore match. I don't know if you saw this one. Did you watch one?
I only saw the end because you didn't shut up about it.
Oh, about Test.
Yes, about the dude.
Special Agent Zero, 44-year-old Special Agent Zero.
And Alicia Edwards proceeded to get murdered.
Alicia took a fucking choke bomb onto Tax, and then almost took a 450 covered in Tax, and then Mustafa went face first into those Tax from that 450. I think it was John Schuyler, fucking a bloody mess from head to toe. This dude was covered in blood. Just a very entertaining hardcore match that was really needed on this show at this point because the crowd were not having it. We had since the opener when Macklin won the belt, that was the last good point for the crowd because the Rumble had its points, but then that finish sucked, and the Knockouts title did not do any justice. So good on that.
This match was for the sickos.
Yes, and it looked like the sickos were about to keep eating because it was time for the X Division Championship match. Now, before we even get to what happens, the match is exactly what everybody wanted it to be. The fact that it even still has an 8.26 on Cage Match just shows that the wrestling, it was on its way to being TNA Match of the Year, if not one of the best TNA matches ever.
It also proves why Javon should have won that NXT World title.
If you want to hear any rant about Javon and any of this shit, Brian Alvarez has been having a field day with it. So I just go listen to him because everything he says, I'm just going to sentiment as well or echo. Because I don't get it. I just don't get it anymore. Because it's a fantastic fucking match. And then randomly, for I think the first time ever I can think of in TNA, the match ends. It's not a double countout. They went to a 20-minute time limit draw that's never mentioned. And then, oh man, that fucking sucks. But hold on, they're going to do the right thing. Santino comes out, and he goes, you guys want to 5 more minutes. And he agrees, 5 more minutes. And you know what? At this point, I'll take it. You got the crowd back. This is hot. When this finish happens, the crowd's going to go crazy. And they ring the bell, and it looks like, holy shit, Javon's about to get the victory. 1, 2, 3. No. Only a 2 count. And they go at it for a few more minutes. And then the lights go out. And I didn't know who the hell who it was or what was going to happen. But Carol mentioned, is it Dark State? And then Dark State's music hits.
Yeah!
And Dark State come into the ring. They beat up Javon and Leon. No contest. Santino doesn't come out and go, oh, that's a bullshit that we restarted the match again. No. Move on. Thanks for coming. Fuck you, dude.
Third TNA LOL moment.
I don't know. I can't. Look, I wish I could say I feel sorry for the people who bought the show, but I cannot. You know this is...
No.
You know what company you're watching. Come on.
No, I'm going to be nastier than you. Why does this company keep investing in Dark State? Why? Why should people care?
That's the point.
They lost to the Hardys. They keep losing. You know what these guys should have been doing? Winning every title in NXT.
See, like, that's a point.
But they
like,
didn't.
Alvarez made that exact point. It's like, how am I supposed to give a shit about Dark State? They just lost the fucking tag titles. It'd be one thing if they were still champions and they did this, and then maybe we're leaving, like, Leon and Javon win the NXT tag titles. It's still a bullshit finish, but at least, like, okay, there will be a payoff. They win tag gold together, and also that's a sick tag team. No! They're not even tag champions. They're the fucking... Dude, Dark State might be worse than Retribution.
Dark State is Timu Retribution. I feel sorry for comparing Retribution to these goofballs.
The fact that I said
because
that,
that's what they are.
The fact that I said that, the exact moment that they were created is insane.
They're worse.
This is not going to turn out how people think it's going to turn out.
It's worse than Retribution. It's worse. At least Retribution kind of had something. It wasn't much, but they had something.
This has nothing.
What does Dark State have?
Absolutely fucking nothing, but...
They lost to the fucking Hardys. They lost their belts to the Hardys who defended their belts on the show.
If you watch that match, the Hardys were not the problem. That one dude botched like 4 fucking times. Did you see that leg drop that dude tried to hit on Jeff? And he just completely whiffs it. I gotta get that gift. It's crazy, but
don't get me wrong. I just hate the fact that you push Dark State out here like they're a big deal, like they're a big threat. What have they done to earn being a threat? They've lost and lost and lost. When has Shaquan Sugars actually wrestled?
Never.
Why isn't he in the world title picture? Why hasn't one of those guys been in the North American title picture? Why aren't they still holding the tag belts? Because they should have beaten the Hardys. You didn't need to have the NXT tag titles with the Hardys against the Dudleys. You really didn't. But because TNA is what they are, the WWE's third wheel in this literal situation, or if I want to be more blunt about it, they're cuckold. Like, what are we doing here? Who cares? TNA don't care, so why should you put in the effort wasting this time and energy with a group that they don't care about other than to annoy you? Break up Dark State, do something else.
That was a really good rant.
Yep.
The crowd are pissed off, so fucking send Chris Bay out there, make them happy. Chris Bay comes out to announce the attendance record and not a TV deal.
There's never gonna have you.
Carlos Silva, Stanley Tucci, the president of TNA, has told the locker room after the show that there is a deal happening. Well, I thought Bound for Glory, biggest show of the year, would make sense. Unless they're saving it for Genesis, because they're bringing it back, and I feel like, what is a Genesis, you know? Like, ooh, that might make more sense, and it's also in January, so beginning of the year. One final table. The last great tag team match of all time. Team 3D, or fuck it, it's just the Dudleys. And Spike shows up to give them their glasses, taking on the Hardy Boys. TNA and NXT Tag Team Championships on the line. Tag team elimination match. This is a fun, bad match.
This sucked. This is just...
It was entertaining,
It
though.
was entertaining, but not for
Dude,
any of the
3D
good
in the
reasons.
first 2 minutes. And then Jeff gets put through a table. He's the first man of all people. And for some reason,
It
Team 3D are
should
then
have been
just
Devon.
are like desperate to put Jeff through the table again.
It-
Bitch, he's already been eliminated.
You know what? Let me be nice. Devon deserves a lot of credit because he was beat the heck up. He was basically done. And the fact that he had to wrestle this match, even as is
The
ridiculous.
fact that Devon, even though Jeff took most of it, that the table swanton, crazy.
I'm not giving anyone any credit here. Look, when the person with the least amount of injuries to worry about in this match goes to Jeff fucking Hardy of all people, it's probably a match you shouldn't have gone through with to begin with. Devon could not move. That is the fact of
Devon
it. He couldn't move
carrying the table to the ring.
Couldn't do moves. He couldn't do much of anything. When he was walking, it was like we had to wait 2 extra minutes before he was able to set up his next
That's
spot.
why they did the 3D at the beginning. They're like, look, do it now because there ain't no chance we're doing this 10 minutes from here.
He had to do the what's up spot from the middle rope, and even then he still
Dude,
couldn't
it took
do it.
forever.
He still couldn't land on his knees properly. He was
Bubba out here
fuck-
trying so
he
desperate to still feel like he's 25.
He shouldn't have been in this match. And anybody who said that he needed to be, or even
Bubba.
allowed him to do this in the first place, needs to be reprimanded. Yeah, but
Bubba.
you already know.
Yeah, but this was all a Bubba thing, man. From day one, I knew this was Bubba's idea. And obviously, Matt's gonna be like, hell yeah, clout, and Jeff's like, yeah, cool, whatever.
And then fucking.
I've seen worse.
So yeah, the ending of the match.
They don't even put Devon through the table. They do the fucking
Swanton.
the swanton from the ladder to the table,
Jeff
where Jeff
almost
puts himself
kills
through
himself.
a table, and then he breaks the other table with his legs with Devon on it.
And then at the end, Matt and Jeff have chairs. It looks like they're going to set up to fuck up Bubba. Bubba turns around looking like the most melted man you've ever seen in your life, and I'm so sad.
Poop his pants.
And Matt and Jeff go, aw, poor baby. And they just rock bottom him through a table in the safest way possible. And then they do a post-match that goes on for an eternity.
It looks
legit 10 minutes is the post match. It's ridiculous.
The match itself is 15.
Bubba just looks like a fat red marshmallow man who got painted red. Like, what are we doing?
They give up their boots. They give the boots to the Hardys. Jeff kind of looks at what am I going to do with these? And then they all leave together.
Somehow the least most offensive old man tag match that I have seen in the past 10 years. Because that DX Brothers of Destruction tag match annoys me even more than this.
This had the worst "I'm sorry, I love you" spot of all time.
Oh my god!
Yes, it did.
Absolutely.
Yes, it did.
Because it just looks at him. Bubba's not even making any sad. He's not crying.
He just looks like
he
he's
doesn't
dead.
look sad. He's not like, "Come on, you fucking assholes!" With he's just.
Zombie.
He just stands there like a painted marshmallow man.
And it's so awkward because the crowd is so fucking silent. Nobody's saying anything. It's
They're like, could we do something? Do the spot, and then they do it, and then that's it.
Maybe the crowd is louder in the arena than they were on the TV, but
man, because we cut back to Tom and Aiden English, and they're crying, and Zahaya called them marks.
Fucking assholes.
It's main event time. Mike Santana takes on Trick Williams. Shocker, Mike Santana does win the belt in a pretty solid main event.
Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
Well, it's not
wait, hold on.
Almost gets fucked over because, oh my god, Kazarian!
And Nick Nemeth. LOL,
But
TNA moment number 4.
You need to have the trophy with you to cash in, so that's why Kazarian gets fucked over. So thank God, in the end, Santana does win, gives her the belt to his daughter, and we go off the air with a new champion. So they did that
TNA,
right. They did that right.
TNA, do not Why would you even humor the thought of teasing someone to ruin a good moment
Because
that you
TNA have
have?
done it before.
Yeah, and it's TNA because of course they would.
They literally did this with Josh Alexander, with Moose.
Yup.
So stupid. Just
They
let
did
the
it with
guy
Joe
have his
Hendry.
moment.
They did it to Steve Macklin, even though, like I've said, I'm happy Shelley won, but all that momentum Macklin had, whoop. So I'm just happy they did
just
it TNA, the main evented.
Just give the guy the moment. That's all you got to do.
These companies
Mike Titano. Go ahead. My bad.
is filled with people that are on the higher ups that don't know what people want in today's pro wrestling.
You know something
scene.
funny about the higher ups that I discovered through Brian Alvarez that he discovered? One of the head writers of TNA currently is a man with the last name of Russo. It's not Vince Russo, but there is a Russo writing TNA currently.
It's like an eternal curse. But no, it's just the fact of the matter of it's a company that is currently run by people that don't know what people today want in pro wrestling. And that is where the disconnect lies. Because TNA will always have name value. That's not ever going to be a problem for them. They've been around for so long. It's hard not to have like somewhat of a stable fan base at this point. But you're never going to... Them thinking that they'll ever get that number 2 spot again is fucking asinine. Because, like...
Well, if you ask Carlos Silva...
Oh, here we go.
Mr. Stanley Tucci. Mm-hmm. And here's the thing. He's right. If they do end up on the CW by chance, well, technically speaking, they are, because it's a bigger network than TNT, and it would be a bigger contract.
But what about the viewers?
Well, that doesn't matter anymore because look, here's the thing. They don't because of all that new shit with the Nelson ratings. Wrestling is dying in terms of the ratings. What matters now is the ticket sales and the money and the merch. And here's the thing, TNA's doing its best business it's ever done.
Okay, but have they sold 24K seats? 10K
If they end up on we might be getting closer.
I need to see these things before you can make these claims. Because they've never been able to do it before.
Also, I'm gonna just repeat what I've been saying. For the love of God, how are you the number 2 when you're currently beefing with the number 3 brand of the number 1 company? You are not number 2. At best, you're number 3. You're not even the feces. You're the cleaning spray that goes in the toilet after someone takes a dump in it for too long.
Why you gotta make it so
congratulations?
They are distant 3.
Equal.
If even that.
I'm sorry, but TNA kind of feels like they're being treated as fecal matter. You're not even good enough to fight people on the main roster. You're competing with NXT. Why should anyone take you serious?
My point of the matter is that no matter what they get, and they could get all these resources from the Fed, it does not matter. If they cannot improve the quality of their show, they're not gonna get any new viewers. That's the base gist of it. Like WWE can get away with it because it's the biggest wrestling company in the world. That's just TNA does not have that luxury. If they want to maintain, the TV deal that they get, and if it's a big one, congratulations. But you need to start making changes and making them very fucking soon because people are not going to be sticking around for the bullshit that you've been putting on for the past 6 years at this point.
And at best, these motherfuckers is getting like half of the collision numbers for AEW. So you're not even number 2 in that aspect. What are we talking about?
I'd like to say I wish them luck, but I know TNA too much at this point for me to even give them that benefit of the doubt at this time. This is not a good show. This is not a good show. The show fucking sucked, bro.
I didn't say anything. I know what I paid for.
Ass juice.
I know what I paid for. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "Ah, it was amazing." I mean, there were things I liked. There was a lot of stuff I didn't like. TNA at its TNA-est. And sometimes you can't ask for more when it comes to TNA.
Well, they're gonna ask for more, and that's when they gotta figure out what more is.
But that's
and also, you better prepare to lose your stars, because Joe Hendry is gone, and who knows how long you're gonna have Mike Santana and Leon Slater, for that matter. To be honest,
he wasn't even on Bound for Glory. Oh no, he was when they did the injury report, and they were like, he can't make it. I was like, I wonder why. All right, well, that's it for me. That's it for the spotlight, and that was your one big TNA review of the year.
All right, well, I guess that will now lead us straight in to
more TNA
retro review. All right, it is now time for our retro review view. And we are finally joined here with our guest, Mr. Downtown Jason Brown. Good Lord.
Ladies and gentlemen, and we're going all the way back to 2004. I'm 13 years old again. My balls have just dropped. My first chest hair on my chest.
Good God.
SmackDown vs. Raw was out, and I was playing Rumble Roses instead.
2004 is 7, so I was still pilled at that time.
I don't know what wrestling is yet.
I know you don't.
But I'm having, I'm still dealing with the trauma of what happened 2 years earlier.
Well, Jason, with this appearance, you are now in a 4-way tie for second place.
That means time for a X Division Fatal 4-Way.
I guess so. You are currently with Charles, Hit Kid, and Sean Walsh at the very moment. For the other round.
Yeah. King of the Mountain X Division. Thunderdome.
But overall, this is your 19th official appearance on the show.
Hey, 2 more and I'll be legal to drink.
Which means you just passed somebody who's not on the show anymore and will not be on the show for the foreseeable future.
I know who we're talking about.
But, Jason, very glad to have you here. We're going to be obviously talking about NWA TNA pay-per-view 114, Jarrett versus Hardy. However, this is a very special pay-per-view, considering this is the...
It's not 114, it's 111.
It's 111?
Yeah. Trust me, man. The headache I've went through today.
What? TNA pay-per-view 111.
Oh yeah, so Thriller has it as 111, but some places have it as 114.
Cage Match has it as 114.
Yeah, it's the same issue we're gonna run into next week with CJ.
Okay. Well, whatever the case may be, final TNA NWA TNA pay-per-view for the
weekly pay-per-view. By the way, this was there in the era before they even had their own weekly show. This is how people had to watch TNA. Or NWA TNA, you had to buy it weekly. And I believe it was like, I think it was like $10 or something for the pay-per-view.
We were saying the same thing at the time because there's no way anybody would be paying more than that to watch what we just watched.
In the end, if somebody did do this, they would have spent $1,110 over the course of whatever this run was.
Yep.
which in 2004 is a lot.
Well,
Yes.
you have to think they've been doing the weekly pay-per-views for. If you only did it for like a full month, that's like 40.
I have to assume
That's
there was
$40 a month, so it's not all that bad. But then again, you have to factor in everything, and I'm sure they did have like a deal, like you get all the pay-per-views while they're airing or whatever the fuck while it was going on. But I'm not here to recount that. We're here to recount what happened on the show. But before that, we know about wrestling culture in 2005. But what about popular culture?
Pop culture. It's the culture
Well,
corner.
that's what the culture corner is for. So now we will go all the way back to the year of September 2004. Adam.
Yeah.
What's,
Hi.
what's going on?
Ooh,
What's going on?
it's
in the
rough.
theaters?
It's rough. I got like 4 movies for you.
4?
Yeah. How about the sequel to Resident Evil Apocalypse?
No.
Yeah, Alice. Where's all my Alice stands at?
So are we just talking specifically 2004 or this month?
Just
This-
September.
This month in September.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, I was like, there was a lot of movies that
Oh,
kinda-
no, you're right. It's just we got.
You know, we had
shit,
Troy, Van Helsing, Scooby-Doo 2.
Scooby-Doo 2!
Wish we could have talked about that. Yeah, fuck off. Monsters Unleashed rules. How about we got Mr. 3000, Bernie Mac,
I don't think it... I didn't see
baseball.
that. No, I didn't see that.
How about Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow?
Absolutely not.
And then Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, my favorite zombie movie.
That's
Also, but
That's it,
here's the most
man.
important. Here's the most important thing, though, of 2004. The highest grossing movie in 2004 was Shrek 2,
Yeah, that's believable. I had that. I watched it in theaters. I got
followed by Spider-Man 2, Passion of the Christ, Meet the Fockers,
Oh,
The Incredible,
Passion Christ.
they just
Come out in
recasted
2004.
Jesus.
They did.
and The Incredibles.
Can't believe they recasted Jesus. Crazy.
For
Also, The Day After Tomorrow happened during this year.
But that's it.
uh,
Shaun of the Dead rules. Good
well,
times.
All right. Well, I guess we're a little dire in September for the cinema, but Joshua.
That's just not necessary.
I know he's here.
I'm here, but I wasn't expecting this mug to not have anything.
I got it.
Really? Nothing for you. Nothing for you either.
No, I wasn't prepared for Adam to be as shortchanged as he was.
It's a different day. Spoilers to those listening.
Yeah, and also it being on a Tuesday. Anywho, I have the TV in front of me. Thank God TV is carrying.
This is before
So
the big boom of internet media. So
All right,
still have
let's
good
see.
TV.
2004. I should know some of these.
You got the Batman.
Oh, with Rasta Joker.
And with that Mr. Freeze that looks more like a frost monster, which was a pretty cool design.
Bane was fucking red. Crazy. Good show. Not that bad. And Marilyn Manson Riddler.
Ned's the classified school survivor guy.
If I never have to hear that show's name again, that's not because of the show. It's for other people.
Dog Whisperer with Caesar
the-
Malone.
The Dog Whisperer. I just know the South Park episode.
Atomic Betty.
Heard of it?
Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go.
That was
Nickelodeon.
No, it was Disney XD or some shit.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That was Jetix.
Yes, JetX. That weird little silver guy.
CSI New York.
Never watched one.
Lost.
Lost was a bit. I watched the that premiere of Lost and went, I'm confused, and turned it off. It was all 4, I guess.
Wife Swap.
Wife Swap.
Yes.
Dude, you ever see the is there a Mick Foley wife swap?
Oh God, no. And Laguna Beach, the real Orange County on MTV, because of course.
Sounds like some reality shit.
So that's
And
all you get for TV.
and also the hit sitcom Rodney.
I'm sure it's there. Again, I was not prepared for things to be how they are, but here we are. As we move to video games in September, and oh boy, here we go.
Here we go. Let's see if I can guess any of these ones.
Oh, this is gonna be a list. Here we go.
Just for September.
Yep. We are days off of Day of Reckoning.
Oh,
August 30th.
Oh yeah, it is the fall. This is when usually.
Yeah. But it used to be. Remember when it was like, oh, Thanksgiving season,
yeah,
new video game, and fuck you, 2K20.
All right, Digimon Rumble Arena 2.
I think I actually had that.
Burnout 3. Silent Hill 4.
Never played one.
Not a
King
one?
of Colosseum number 2.
Don't know what that is.
Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green.
I definitely had that.
Carmen Sandiego and the Secret of the Stolen Drums.
Oh, Tony Storm.
Digimon Racing.
No.
The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, Attack of the Twonkies.
The Twinkies? Or the Twonkies?
The Twonkies.
I think that was a TV special.
Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Gradius 5. Call of Duty United Offensive.
The fuck is that?
Fable.
Nope.
The Sims 2.
Oh.
F-Zero GP Legend.
Like the last F-Zero game.
Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War.
Is that the shit that Superman's into, Henry Cavill? And Shayna Baszler, right? The Warhammer?
Wouldn't surprise me. Dance Dance Revolution Extreme.
Yeah, I never played one of those.
Final Fantasy 11.
Just 11.
Chains of Promethea, but I mean, it's Final Fantasy, so let me make sure. Crash to Insanity. We had Star Wars Battlefront.
All right, there we go. Battlefront 2, The Superior.
Shark Tale. And the two big ones, Sly 2, Band of Thieves.
Yes, the GOAT!
And Def Jam Fight for New York.
Yeah, man, I wish we could get it.
You said this is September, right?
Yep.
Well, oh yeah, wait, that's the following month. I was about to say Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, but that didn't come out until next month.
I feel like anytime Def Jam's brought up, I always say, man, it'd be cool to have one nowadays. These rappers nowadays, man, their egos are so out of whack. They never allowed that to happen. Be like, oh, I can't get beat up by Drake.
No, I wouldn't allow myself to get beat up by Drake. You fucking kidding me?
But that's what I mean. Like, dude, Def Jam today would be so cool.
I could just I want a Def Jam with Kendrick and Drake on the cover.
I mean, dude, it would sell, but like these motherfuckers would never do it nowadays. That's the upsetting. That's why I feel like you could do.
Drake, first of all, Drake alone wouldn't do it because you think he wants to get beat up by little
he was just the first one that that's what I mean. Like, but that's why they could do like an HD remaster because I bet the guys who were already in the game would love another paycheck in their pocket. It's not like most of them are doing anything.
It also is kind of a different thing considering rappers are looked at much more differently now than how they were in 2004.
But man, what a time. What a time.
Anywho, let's get to the music, because I'm kind of... I am not ready.
Let music play.
So, I was almost screwed over because the Billboard website now makes it so you have to pay $15 a month so you can go back to the archive.
These motherfuckers can eat my ass.
Joking. So,
So
fortunately,
now what happened?
Fortunately enough, I did find a website that did have the chart for
Sick.
September 18th, 2004 for the Billboard Hot 100.
All right, I'm gonna go.
These motherfuckers did this in a week?
I guess so.
All right.
That sucks ass. Oh, anyway, I'm gonna go with a man that we just saw in a movie last night, Sahaya.
You gonna go with Usher Raymond?
I'm gonna go with Usher.
All right.
Because this has to be right?
Could be.
Let me go with Sierra
All
because
right.
I have a feeling.
You know what?
Soda?
You know what? I'm gonna go with Nelly.
Oh, all right.
Nelly. All right,
That's
welcome to shout out to Nelly.
That's not the craziest pick I've heard. So
All right.
Shout out to Nelly.
Here we go. Top 10 Billboard Hot 100. Number 10, we got Locked Up by Akon and Styles P, which is kind of what
All right.
he is he locked up? Is
Wasn't Akon supposed to build Wakanda or something like that?
Yeah, wasn't Akon trying to build like Utopia City and that shit didn't work out? Akon City, remember that a few years ago?
He's not locked up, but he definitely locked up an African
Am
city
I-
by doing that.
thinking of Sean Kingston. I think I'm thinking of Sean Kingston when I think
Sean
of-
Kingston's in jail, with his mama.
Imagine
No,
being in
that's not that.
Mama.
That's true. They like scammed people or some shit, right?
That's
Yeah.
funny. That's funny. Being locked up with your mama.
Crazy.
At number 9, we got Dip It Low by Christina Milan.
48 fire burn.
Christina Milan, holy shit.
Wow.
At number
Is
8,
she
Isn't it
alive?
Isn't it Million?
I don't know, bro.
I'm surprised she's been mentioned. I think this is the first time she's been mentioned.
I know her more as an actress nowadays. And
At number 8, we have She Will Be Loved by Maroon 5.
back when they were still good, and Adam didn't end up on The Voice and lose all credibility, make shitty fucking music. Jason your mic does not want you to sing.
Can I be heard?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can.
Okay. And she
will
be loved.
At number 7, we got Slow Motion by Juvenile and Soulja Slim.
Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me.
At number 6, we
Yeah,
got
that song is
Turn Me On by
Okay.
Kevin Little and
Oh.
Spraga Bins.
What?
Yeah, those are names.
Who the fuck one hit wonder is this?
Mhm. Little,
Braga Bin.
Little, by the way, is spelled Lyttle.
Please move
Yeah,
on.
skip to the next one.
I'm gonna vomit in my mouth.
At number 5, we have Pieces of Me by Ashley Simpson.
Dude, the song that she fucked up on SNL
Yeah, that ruined her career.
The lip sync.
because they
She
played the
ruined her
wrong
career.
backing track. That was pretty much the end of her career. Yeah.
At number 4, we have My Place by Nelly and Jaheim.
Oh, there's Nelly.
Nelly.
At number
Put on the Band-Aid.
At number 3, we got Sunshine by Lil Flip and Leah.
Who the fuck?
I remember Little Flip. I remember him for one song, and that was Game Over.
What
That's
isn't that
about
isn't that the dog from the Star Wars Fairly Odd Parents?
Lil Flip?
No.
Right?
No.
Oh, Flippy. It was Flippy. You remember the dog? And he...
I do.
Never mind. Okay.
At number 2, we got Lean Back by Terror Squad.
And lean back. Lean back. Lean back.
At number 1.
At
Ooh.
number 1,
Ooh.
we have Goodies by Sierra
No.
and Petey Pablo.
Of course.
No.
By the way, that song ages really badly.
I have to see if he's even on. Yeah, at number 23, Confessions Part 2 by Usher.
Shit. So Yeah's got to be coming up then. Or did it happen already?
It already happened. He already peaked at
Fuck.
number
Oh,
1.
it was a summer. Fuck. God damn it.
Goodies does not age well considering what I know about the song now.
Oh, fuck me.
Well, that was popular culture. But what about the rest of wrestling in 2004.
Oh boy, I got something tonight. I can't wait to find out what you figured out to pick.
Well,
But do you have time for women's extreme wrestling?
I do, but Adam,
Didn't they have live sex on that show?
what?
They
No,
had-
wait. No, it was like sexual stuff that happened during that show.
Yeah, no, it's this show. Yes,
What the? All right.
it was a very trash women's company where the general manager was the Smoke. He was a Rock clone.
Oh, that's where that.
No, yeah,
comes-
that's what-
where that
yeah, that's
comes
where-
from.
Yeah.
All right, well, Adam,
Yeah, I can't wait.
do you have time for All Japan Pro Wrestling? In 2000?
What day did you end up picking?
All Japan Pro Wrestling featured the final night of September Dream 2004 on September 25th.
Damn, man, you went.
I tried, I looked, is like, I don't like anything here. So I just went my own route here.
I'm surprised you didn't take. I almost did that Torimon show. I thought that was what you would have picked.
Nah.
A lot of names on that one.
6-man tag team match. Akira Raijin, Masanobu Fuchi, and Nobukazu Hirai beat Funkster, Gran Hamada, and Jeremy Lopez in 11 minutes 4 seconds.
So the Funkster, if I'm not mistaken, is fucking. Is that not Kiwi?
That is Kiwi.
Yeah. No. You remember the Funkster from WWA?
I do.
Oh, that was the
Yeah.
Hunkster because he.
Yeah. No.
Oh, was it the Funk or whoever?
Whatever it was terrible.
Shiro Koshinaka beat Nobutaka Ara in 9 minutes 42 seconds.
Cool.
Katushi Takamura Nozawa and Taka Michinoku beat Akira Ryuji Hijikata and Tomoaki Hanma in 11 minutes 38 seconds. Love Machines of Love Machine Storm and Super Love Machine beat Keiji Muto and Osamu Nishimura in 16
are-
minutes and 4 seconds.
Who are the Love Machines? Because I know of like PWG Love Machine. No, that's Disco Machine.
Love
Who the fuck
Machine
are the Love
Storm
Machine?
is Arashi.
I
And
don't know.
Super Love Machine is Super Strong Machine.
Oh, all right, cool.
For the number one contendership for the Triple Crown Championship, Taiyo KO beat Kinsuke Sasaki in 15 minutes 37 seconds.
Hi, okay. What happened?
Taichi Ishikara and Toshiaki Kawada beat the
Oh.
Kinsuke family of Jinchiro Tenryu and Katsuhiko Nakajima in 19 minutes 41 seconds. For the All Japan World Junior Heavyweight Championship, Kaz Hayashi beat Mazada in 14 minutes 58 seconds. And in the main event, in a special singles match, Satoshi Kojima beat Jamal in 18 minutes 14 seconds.
Umaga?
As those would know as Umaga.
Holy shit, that sounds like it goes hard. Dude, have you ever seen the highlights?
Yes,
Dude, that man.
Very, very good. Very good.
Oh, I need to find that match.
Should have stayed, but I get it. You wanted a bigger paycheck.
Oh, he got to be Umaga.
Yeah, I know.
R.I.P. Man, the GOAT. All right, well, you got time for Women's Extreme Wrestling, the third annual
Guess so.
Women's Elite 8 tournament. I apologize for the names. This is how it is.
Mm-hmm.
Navajo.
Fuck.
Is she a hoe? Is she a hoe?
No.
She's a Navajo warrior who's Navajo because
Way to go. Way to
She a hoe.
she beat a name.
She's a hoe.
Yeah, she beat a name you might remember. Amber O'Neil, the former Amber Gallows.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking spread all of your dirty secrets, Doc, while you're
Yeah.
on TV.
She beat her in 4 minutes and 7 seconds. Allison Danger, the wife of Steve Corino. Oh no, the sister of Steve Corino. Defeated Simply Luscious. She was trained by Shawn Michaels. 4 minutes and 56 seconds. Chrissy Vane, she's a failed WWE Diva Search winner, or Diva Search contestant. She beat Cindy Rogers in 6 minutes and 14 seconds. And then two big names of the independent scene, Mercedes Martinez defeats Lacey, of Lacey and Jimmy Jacobs in 4 minutes and 40 seconds.
Is anything going to go past 5 minutes?
No. Well, yes, the main event. Women's world title, Talia Madison, Velvet Sky, defends against Becky Bayless. In 3 minutes and 23 seconds.
Fuck's sake, bro!
Navajo defeats Chrissy Vane in 2 minutes and 20 seconds in a semifinal. Mercedes defeats Allison Danger in 49 seconds in a semifinal. And Navajo beats Mercedes Martinez in 6 minutes and 37 seconds to win the Elite 8 tournament.
Fucking hell, bro.
Hey, at least you're done in like 30 minutes.
I guess, but fuck me. How could you possibly care about anything on that show?
You don't, because it wasn't meant for wrestling. It was meant to look at the women.
Gotcha.
Dude, her name's Navajo.
It was meant for gooning.
All right, Jason, I know the pickings are a bit tight here, but between NWA TNA 2004 All Japan and women's extreme wrestling, which one are you going with?
I'm going with the women's extreme wrestling because at least it's short. It's short. I can goon to it.
Out of your fucking mind.
At least he's honest. I'm gonna stick with TNA.
I'm gonna go with the show that has Kojima and Jamal on it. Thank you very much.
Well, look at that. We all picked something different. That doesn't happen very often.
Insane. Fucking crazy.
Well, for the first time ever on the podcast, we present NWA's TNA from the Tennessee Fairgrounds in Nashville, Tennessee. 1,300 in attendance. The GOAT team of Don and Mike Tenay on commentary.
And we start off with the match.
Thank God what's good about this show is, I guess because it was the last one or whatever, it is a lot more match heavy than it is a TV show, so that was nice.
We got
not
big
as many segments.
Recap, and we get a few recaps of like shit
about everything going on tonight. Jeff Hardy's here.
I guess because it's the fun. Like
Dusty Rhodes loves Jeff Hardy.
You didn't even ask me why I picked this episode. What the hell?
Oh my God, that's holy shit.
I was supposed to do that at the beginning. Fucking thank you for reminding me. Downtown Jason Brown.
Yes.
Why exactly NWA TNA 111?
The reason why, there are multiple reasons actually. Well, not only because you guys have never done a NWA TNA retro review.
I thought for sure we did the first one. We've never even done the first.
So this is pretty much the start. Well, actually, it's I think it's already started on Fox Sport because this is before the Spike TV era. This was the Fox Sports era, and this is the last weekly pay-per-view where you didn't have to pay $9.99 to watch an episode of Impact. Well, even though this wasn't Impact, it was still, their weekly pay-per-view. So this is the last. So this is the last of that era. This is the last of the NWA TNA weekly pay-per-views before they actually went on TV, or they were already on TV, and this was just the last one they did before. I don't know.
My God, do they have a show for us?
It's their show, all right.
It is absolutely a show.
I was saying we have recaps of matches tonight. Jeff Jarrett and Jeff Hardy are going to go out. It's the biggest match in TNA history at this point. There's issues going on in the tag team title scene. Abyss and Goldilocks and Alex Shelley. That's a whole thing we'll get into. And the X Division. Something's going on.
But we're
Oh, and then also Christopher Daniels, Titantron, and then here's the show.
We start off with a match that doesn't make any
fucking sense. Not only does it make no sense, it wasn't for anything in the end.
Okay, so
a 6-way X Division Dominance Tag Team Elimination Battle Royal. Can you take a guess who's booking right now? Don't worry, he'll be on the show later.
Fuck, bro. Okay, so it starts.
Yeah.
Okay, so shut up. It starts off. You got 6 teams. There's 12 men in total. You gotta go out there and you have to like.
It's double elimination for the tag team.
Right.
And then whatever tag team is left will fight in a tag team match afterwards.
You have to wait to see if your other partner gets eliminated before you go to the back. Otherwise,
yes, because because TNA loved doing this, where it was a battle royal and then it turns into a match. So who's ever left standing, whether it's a tag team, or I guess if a tag team was standing, I guess they would have won. But it's designed to be the last 2 tag teams would then fight for the dominance decision match to earn dominance.
Dominance. You had to prove that you were the most dominant X Division guy.
Your tag teams in this one were the tag teams of Team Canada, represented by Petey Williams and Johnny Devine, who did all the moves. Jarrell Clark and Mikey Batts team, TNA of this era, they do nothing else. Jarrell Clark probably should have done more. Shark Boy and D-Ray 3000, fun comedy tag team of the time. We had Delirious and Sanjay Dutt, because why not? And
I can't do Delirious voice.
And Amazing Red and Chris Sabin. Oh, and also Kazarian and
Sanjay Dutt?
No, Michael Shane.
Oh, Michael Shane.
The only actual tag team in here. So it felt like I wonder who's winning until you find out that it's very convoluted. So it's people do shit and people get eliminated. For me, the highlight was Johnny Devine. He did a shit ton of moves because I guess so.
He was just doing he said, "This is probably the last time I'm gonna get any relevant booking." So fuck it. He just went out there and did a bunch of shit
before I become Havoc. But it does come down in the end to Kazarian and Michael Shane against Jarrell Clark and Mikey Batts.
At this point, I was all like, so wait, it's an actual tag team match? So I thought it was like the last 2 people in the team would fight each other and that person would fight for that. No! It's just, it goes into a
Well, then we think, all right, so tag team, maybe they win a tag title shot. No. They win nothing. In the end,
you get nothing. You lose. Good
in the end,
sir.
Kazarian and Michael Shane beat the shit out of Mikey Batts and Jarrell Clark, and then Shock win. Fucking Jarrell Clark and Mikey Batts win because I don't have a follow up to that. Mm-hmm. Because what does it mean?
I mean, it wasn't a bad tag match, but it was like, what was the point?
No,
other than
the further breakup, I guess, for Kazarian and Shane.
Fucking hell! Why did we? It's so long. All right.
Because afterwards, Shane gets up in Tracy's face, and they're all pissed. So I'm like, oh, so all of this was just to advance a breakup angle and showcase the X Division, I guess. It's not terrible. It's just very confusing. We got backstage to Scott Hudson, and he is with Triple X. There is a problem. James Storm, he's not here. He is hurt. How is there going to be a tag title shot? How's there going to be a tag match tonight? Because James Storm is not here. But Triple X, they are here, and they're going to go after the Naturals because, they could fill in instead. Psych, here come the Naturals. Powder to face! And the Naturals attack Triple X. And Chase Stevens gives Christopher Daniels in Zahaya's words, the greatest chair shots of all time to the chest.
Holy I can't believe it. He was slightly just...
And Daniels is like, fuck, I'm dying! So Elix has to, like, jump on top because the damage is so bad,
like,
yet they look so innocent.
It's so awful. He doesn't hit him at all. It's fucking terrible. And makes it worse, this is all pre-recorded!
Yeah. They could have been like, maybe we do another take on those chair shots. Nah, we're good. We don't have time. We don't have enough money in the budget for more tape. So, what's happening? Will there be a tag title match tonight? Because now both tag team contenders have partners who are hurt. Anyway, here comes Abyss. Anyway, here comes Abyss and Baby Bear Alex Shelley and Goldilocks.
I was very confused.
Right. So this is, since this ends up being the end of it anyway, Goldilocks was a backstage interviewer. Very, like, at the early stages, and they'd be like, oh, wow, you got, like, personality, let's make you a character on screen. So she became, like a bitch manager who had, like, money, so she would buy people's contracts. Mm-hmm. So she bought Shark Boy's contract at one point, and D-Ray 3000, she bought Abyss's contract, and she brought Alex Shelley in, that's her baby bear. And at first, Abyss was like a monster, but then she just kind of made him like a bitch monster, and he'd be like shoved in the back of like trunks of cars and stuff because she's a nasty woman. Mm-hmm. And that's that side of the story. And they're fighting Sonny Siaki, Desiree, and Eric Watts.
Eric Watts.
Goldilocks and Desiree have beef, and Sonny Siaki and Desiree are a thing, and Eric Watts is here because nepotism.
Mm-hmm. Nepotism wins again.
So there's your build-up. Here's up. For what is an atrocious fucking mixed tag.
This is not great. Watts.
Because Eric Watts can't fucking wrestle.
Okay,
Goldilocks can't fucking wrestle.
You know what's shocking is the fact that Goldilocks actually took a move.
She did. She took a backbreaker. I will give her that. And she didn't even really sell it. She just kind of like,
Also, fat Alex Shelley.
Also, Eric Watts. Okay, Adam told me, because I don't know if we've ever watched an Eric Watts match before. We probably have, but I don't remember.
I've seen Eric Watts matches.
Oh, bad he is. It's like, it can't be that as bad as you're portraying it. This dude sucks!
He's like the worst. I said it, and I'll stand by it.
He sucks.
David Flair is not the worst Nepo baby in wrestling. It's Eric Watts, because at least David Flair had character, you know?
Dude, he didn't hit.
This dude can't sell. His gear is atrocious. All his moves are just big moves, and he doesn't do them very well. Poor Abyss has to sell for this fuck. And then you also got, like, Dollar Store Rock and Siaki. It's like, what is going on here? And fat Alex Shelley.
Fat Alex Shelley.
This match sucked. It was so bad. It was not good. Shelley and Siaki probably have, like, the best parts of the match, because at least they can work competently, but, like, all the women parts sucked. In the end, Eric Watts' team wins. The fucking hooray. And then Abyss is like, I'm gonna kill this woman in Desiree. And Goldilocks is like, yeah, you do it. You kill her. And then some fucking woman shows up. Oh, it's Eric Watts' wife, I guess. And she's like, oh, don't do it, Abyss. Goldilocks is the bad woman. Do it to her. So he grabs her as well. And it's like, oh, she's going to do it on both of them. He ends up just giving a backbreaker to Goldilocks instead of doing a chokeslam. And then Desiree pins her, and that's the match. And just fuck me.
Backbreaker is probably like the safest thing she could have taken.
Bitch should have took a chokeslam. Yeah, for making me sit through it.
You would have to slam her, and you would have to trust that she would know what to do. At least with the backbreaker, it would be like, yeah, then I lay you down, and then...
Yeah, is what I did. This sucked. Any thoughts?
Sucked! 1 star. Sucked.
Team Canada are backstage. Scott D'Amore is fighting Dusty Rhodes tonight because Dusty is crazy with power. And Scott D'Amore is like, oh, we can't have a Dusty Rhodes going around being all like crazy with power. We need a real leader, and that man is me in Canada. And the problem is, I wish I could have understood this promo better, but I can't because Eric Young is me-mugging the shit out of me the entire time.
That's exactly what he was doing, yes.
We got a recap video for our next match. Kid Cash and AJ have been beefing. They've been fighting. I guess they had a street fight or something at some point, and they both went through a table when nobody won. So how do we settle this? 2 out of 3 falls tables, man.
Why?
Hell yeah.
It's backwards. You do the tables match after the first one, and then you do the fucking street fight.
2 out of 3 falls tables, man.
It's okay. From an in-ring standpoint, it's probably like the best thing up until this very point.
Yeah, all the table spots are just not, dude. Was it the one time they go for the table, it doesn't break?
Yeah, it was like,
oh.
And then like Cash has to like fucking body slam him through it from the corner. It's like, okay,
Get the fuck in there.
Fuck.
Then he starts like breaking the table down for a long time, and I feel like it's just like, okay, what are we? Something went wrong. Maybe it's because we're doing a 2 out of 3 false tables match. AJ gets Cash by giving him a springboard Pele, and then he goes through a table. So 1-1 now. It is both of them, and they do some more stuff. Drop kicks. Ladder to tables, not ladders to tables. They struggle getting the table into the ring. Trying to remember how the match ends.
What was it?
Oh, AJ's got him Cash up in like a power bomb on the corner. And then here comes fucking Lance Hoyt, but he's Dallas at the time.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He comes out first. I was like, who came out first? And it's Hoyt that comes out first. And
I can't tell if
he's supposed to hate. It's supposed to make it look like he goes for AJ, but he accidentally hits Cash, and then AJ puts him to the table. What it actually just looks like is that he just
straight up hits Cash,
and then AJ just wins the match.
Styles clashing Cash through a table, which looked rough. And then AJ gets up, and Dallas is like, you get over here. And then that's the end of that, until P.D. Williams comes out, and then attacks AJ Styles. So then they all just beat the shit out of AJ.
And then that would lead into our first run-in by the 3 Live Crew, baby!
Yeah!
BG.
Who makes up the 3 Live Crew?
Ron Killings, Conan, and of course Adam's fucking favorite, BG James.
Well, look at the time. Looks like I have to leave.
No, we're gonna be talking about them once again.
Oh yeah. I got 53 minutes, and I thought, oh my god, I think I'm gonna make it.
All right.
Yeah.
You fucking thought.
Wish I was right. So they come out to save AJ from the heel team of Cash and Lance Hoyt and P.D. Williams. Dusty Rhodes cuts a Dusty Rhodes promo. It's great.
And now we have the video package.
This video package.
Dusty and Scott D'Amore, and it's basically Dusty and Vince.
And Vince Russo.
It's like, you're abusing your power. You gotta stop. I'm trying to keep you around.
You know me, Vince Russo, the level-headed one.
I was about to say he's supposed to be the level-headed one in this situation. I'm like, I'm not buying it. You can't make me think in any situation.
This was 100% a fucking Vince Russo booking idea.
No.
Oh, I'm going to make myself the level-headed one, bro.
I'm gonna make it feel like everybody feels bad because I have to deal with crazy Dusty. So then here comes Scott D'Amore, and he's like, "Don't worry, Vince, I'll help you out because you know what? I agree. I should be the one running this. It shouldn't be him." And Vince is like, Dusty, I can't have you going around ruining everything. So now they're gonna have a match. Vince Russo is out here. He's a special guest referee. He has a baseball bat because that's his gimmick, and also the New York Yankees logo.
Also the New York Yankees logo.
Scott D'Amore comes out in Bobby Roode's robe. Dusty comes out, and they have like a match.
Yeah,
if you want to call it that.
But like, it is a match.
It is a match.
But like, I was expecting more shenanigans, and it's a lot more straightforward.
Well, the story here isn't between Dusty and Scott. It's between Dusty and Vince, because during the match, it's supposed to play off the fact that at any point, because it's fucking Russo, you're expecting him to fucking turn and hit Dusty. Especially when there's multiple times where Dusty elbows him in the face, and he starts to get more pissed when Dusty starts taking shortcuts in the match. It is like Vince is trying to get him under control, and he just can't do it. But and there's a point in the match where Vince has the bat. Obviously, it looks like he's about to hit him. He turns around. He doesn't do it, and then Dusty hits Scott with an elbow, and then an elbow drop, and then Vince counts as 1, 2, 3, and then that's the end of the match.
He raises Dusty's hand. They extend a handshake. Russo's like, I don't know, and then Dusty gets attacked by Team Canada, and then Russo decides to take his shirt off because now he's a baby face, or I don't know what the fuck, and he's now defending Dusty, going fucking fat to fat with Scott D'Amore. Dusty's still being killed. And then, oh, well, fuck me. Here come 3 Live Crew again.
Here we go again.
Back to back, baby.
What the fuck was this? The match itself is so weird and doesn't feel like a match that you would book this way. And who am I supposed to feel? Who's the face and the heel? I mean, the heel is Scott, but I mean, like, who am I? Do I feel bad for Russo? I don't know. That's the problem. And then in the end, the match doesn't matter. And then Russo takes his shirt off. Don't need to see that. 3 Live Crew come out to save Dusty.
Definitely didn't need to see that.
I feel like I've seen Team Canada fight 3 Live Crew my whole life. It's all they do. Kill me. The Naturals cut a very bland heel promo. One of them reminds me of Brian Myers.
Well, they're the Naturals. They have
naturally fucking whatever. And so they come out because it looks like there's still going to be a tag title match of some sort. Larry Zbyszko of the Championship Committee comes out to say that there will be a tag title match and your opponents are here.
I remember that being a big thing in early TNA was the Championship
Committee. Yep. So Primetime comes out. All right, that's interesting, but he doesn't have a partner. And Larry Zbyszko's like, no, you wait a minute right there. What's going on? Oh, it's Chris Harris because James Storm didn't make it. And now they're fighting for the tag titles. And I called it at the beginning, and Zahia went, nah, that never happened. Because I couldn't remember it happening, but I went, I wouldn't be surprised if they ended up winning the belts. Well, in the fucking end, Elix Skipper and Chris Harris win the belts, but they're not happy about it.
Oh no, you're not my partner.
Wanted to win with the guy that I actually like.
Even though we just worked this entire match like we were partners.
Well, there was one...
And at never one point...
No, there was a point where it was like...
What?
There was a miscommunication. I think it was like... Elix hits...
I think that's like the only thing that happened.
Yeah,
you really couldn't tell that, hey, these guys are supposed to hate each other.
They worked together up until like 20 seconds, and then like Chris, like makes a tease that he will walk out, and then one of them gets the pin, and then he just goes back in immediately and breaks it up, and that's the extent of that.
Awesome. I give a shit.
The match was fine.
Match was fine, but like
the story
was just old.
I mean, if you watched it earlier, like, oh, you got what was going on, like, oh, these two guys from separate teams that don't like each other, but they have to join forces here tonight because their partners got taken out. But you really couldn't fucking tell. Yeah, you really couldn't fucking tell that. Only like one fucking time, and the rest of the time it's like, oh, these two have been partners this entire fucking time.
I can't imagine they're champions very long.
No, I think this leads to a
triple threat probably.
I think. I know they don't hold the titles that long.
I never knew that they did. That was the crazy part.
I remember seeing that they won it, but I forgot, like, because I like to look at random title history. And I remember seeing that. I was like, oh, that's strange, but I never knew exactly how that happened until
you do now. So, any last thoughts here?
This sucked.
Oh.
It didn't make any sense. Like, why? It's not gonna last long, and this shit is like, oh, can they work together?
They would be tag team champions for 13 days, and then and then they would lose it to Christopher Daniels and James Storm.
Wonderful. Yeah, fucking stupid.
And then they would lose it to Team Canada. Who would lose it to the 3 Live crew? Who would lose it back to Team Canada?
Well, you know what?
The Naturals completely get shoved to the side. Get it? I got it. All right.
The Naturals don't. Well, the Naturals do win the tag team titles, but it's the very next year.
Jesus Christ! After this, the entire roster are giving their opinions on who they think are going to win the main event. 3 Live crew are here again. One of them they picked Jeff Hardy. The Nazi boy picks Jeff Jarrett. Kid Cash and Lance picked Jeff Jarrett. Bobby Roode picked Jeff Jarrett. Shane and Kazarian picked Jarrett. AJ picks Jeff Hardy. Sabin picks Jeff Hardy. Raven doesn't give a shit because he's going to beat both of them up. Shane, that's the best one. Shane Douglas is here. And Jerry Lynn, I think, also picks Jeff Hardy. Schilling. We're going to have all these dates. People are going to be there.
If you say so.
Yeah. Scott Hudson is backstage with Luke Cage. Monty Brown with a chair in his hand because he's going to sit out there at ringside. Well, not ringside, I guess, at the top of the stage to watch this match because he doesn't care which Jeff it is. In the end, it will be his Serengeti, and the title is coming to Monty Brown. Sadly, that never happened. But it is now your main event to build the biggest match in TNA history up to this point. It is Jeff versus Jeff, Hardy versus Jarrett for the NWA World Championship.
And this right here is the pretty much when you think of TNA and the Jeff Jarrett, reign of terrors, because he had multiple reigns. This right here is pretty much the pure definition of it, because it's a Jeff Jarrett world title match.
Right
in
from
TNA.
the get-go, it takes them 10 minutes because they are fucking so determined to do introductions, but Jeff Hardy and Jarrett just can't stop beating the shit out of each other.
The guys start going at it regardless. You ring the bell. Either that or you stop the match completely. You don't wait and stall and hopefully try to get things under control, because now you're just wasting all the heat that they have. And then
it goes on like 5 times before they're like, all right, whatever. Okay, finally the bell rings. Dude, Jarrett's got...
Jarrett gets busted
before the match starts.
And then they just go out there and have a match.
And then they have a match. Monty Brown is sitting up there. Abyss shows up out of nowhere because I guess he's unleashed.
Yes, he's unleashed. Abyss no longer has Goldilocks and Fat Alex Shelly to tell him what to do. He can do whatever he wants now.
They fight into the crowd, referee's discretion. I guess this doesn't have disqualifications anymore, because who cares? They brawl back into the ring. They just do some more fighting. Jeff does a swanton. Doesn't matter. There's a kick out. Goes for twist of fate, hit into the stroke. Jeff kicks out. Figure 4 leg lock. Raven is now being a creep in the crowd.
Again, this is just your typical Jeff Jarrett fucking match in TNA fucking A.
Jeff Hardy applies a submission move I never knew he did. The spine line, or whatever they called it, which is just a Boston Crab, where you grab both legs with one arm instead of one with each. Dusty Rhodes shows up. He says, Jarrett, you're still in this match. Spine line again. Doesn't matter. They fight to the outside. Dusty gets involved. Vince Russo is now out here. Dusty, what the hell? I thought we were cool. There's issues there. A baseball bat's now brought in. Jarrett's going to use the bat. Jeff's going to use the bat. Vince says, no, Jeff, you can't use the bat. A fucking mic check on the Jeff Jarrett by Hardy. Hardy goes for the swanton. He misses. Jarrett hits him locked in the skull with the guitar, and that's the match. Good night. See you at Victory Road.
This, like I said, if you want to know the extent of what it was like during the reigns of terror of Jeff Jarrett during the early days of TNA, this right here is the definition of it. It's a fucking Jeff Jarrett clusterfuck.
Yeah, it's not great. It's look, I already expect. I've
have a better match.
I've already watched almost like every single form of Jeff Jarrett main event I could like stand. They all end like this. They're all like this. Starts off like fair enough, just like a wrestling match. Then you wait a second. Oh, ref bump. Oh, interferences. Oh, low blow. Oh, near fall. Oh, referee gets knocked out again. Oh, try to go for a finish. No one to count. Look for somebody else. Guitar shot. Oh, here's the ref. 1, 2, 3. That's it. That is the extent of all Jeff Jarrett heavyweight title matches.
To be fair,
at this time,
I do remember, because I never saw this match. I didn't even know they had a match before the ladder match, but I remember watching the ladder match that him and Jeff have. And it's pretty good. It does have an ending, but at least it has an ending.
But it's the same concept every single time. You're never going to get surprised by what happens in a Jarrett match, because it's always NWA world title bullshit.
Yep.
And that was NWA TNA 114 or 111. I don't know. I don't make up the rules.
If you paid $1,110 for these shows, I am very sorry.
and then the first ever 3-hour pay-per-view on November the 7th called Victory Road, which I had no idea that was the first.
The first one? No.
Yeah, it's the first one. That's the one that has it's the Jeff poster.
Oh yeah. You're right. I thought there was something else that happened before that, but
the Turning Point did. I think.
True.
I don't know.
Well, it's the first ever 3-hour pay-per-view, so. But yeah, this was an end of an era. An end of an era for TNA.
I don't know how to grade this.
That's what I was gonna say. I really don't know how to grade this. This was like, it was bad at certain points, but it was also kind of funny at certain points. Mostly because the 3 Like Crew was making you miserable. But
okay, from an in-ring perspective, I think I've seen a lot worse shows than this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like the X Division matches don't make sense, but everybody's still doing cool shit. The AJ and Kid Cash match, even though I hate the tables gimmick, is still good from an in-ring standpoint. And I don't necessarily, Jeff and Jarrett don't really, piss me off, anything they do in-ring wise. I just know how these matches always end. So I'm just prepared for that. these stipulations don't make sense. Some of these storylines are very convoluted. I think the storylines are where this show kind of
has the problem,
because they're all over the place. Some of these stipulations don't make any fucking sense. I get it. It's like their last one, so they wanted to fill it up with their most important stories and stuff, but I felt like they were just like, you have weekly television now. You don't have to not everything has to come to its conclusion here on this one show.
Look who's booking the show.
I understand. I get it.
And then you get the Goldilocks stuff, and you get Eric Watts, and you get Dusty and Vince and Team Canada, and you get the clusterfuck of the tag title shit. And you get an opening match that has 13 different titles attached to it that all mean nothing in the end for the winner.
If I was going to go and give this show a grade, I think I'm going to go C-.
I was going to also probably say C-.
Yeah, I think that's fair, C-.
It's not the worst show I've ever seen, but I don't think I'm ever going to revisit it.
I think the novelty that it's the last of the NWA TNA weekly pay-per-views, it wears off after you're watching. You're like, I've seen it. Well, it was a show.
Well, Zahaya, we're not out of NWA TNA or the Fairgrounds just yet.
What do you mean by
that? We're going back.
Oh?
To episode 100 or 97, depending on where you're at.
So just a few months?
Yeah. We're going all the way back to June. For the 100th episode, or the 97th, depending on where you're finding it. Matches on this show that we can look forward to. Bobby Roode and Petey Williams will take on Jerry Lynn and Heavy Metal of AAA fame. Monty Brown and Sonny Siaki. Amazing Red and Kazarian for the X Division Championship.
Hey.
Kid Cash and Dallas defending the tag titles against James Storm and Dusty Rhodes. Abyss and D-Ray 3000. And the main event, the first ever King of the Mountain match. AJ, Chris Harris, Raven, Ron Killings, the champion, and Jeff Jarrett all compete in the first ever King of the Mountain. Mountain. Also, just from the review here on Cage Match, we have to look forward to a New York connection. The New York connection, which was Johnny Swinger and Disco Inferno. Apparently, they're involved in some kind of racism angle.
Great.
Can't wait to find out what that's all about. Can't wait to see what's going on there. That's all you got to look forward to next week as TNA Month rolls out.
All right, well, we will be back to talk about more NWTNA with CJ. But before we close things out here, it's now time for our main event of the evening.
What do you got for us?
It is time for another rousing round of Guess That Theme Song!
Wow.
Yeah! And because it's TNA Month.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's all TNA theme songs, baby. This is the second time I've done all TNA theme songs.
All eras, right? Or just, is this a specific era of TNA?
If you're looking for anything from 2018 to 2025, you will not be getting it here.
So nothing current is what you're saying.
Yes.
So this is classic. Good.
Classic, I don't know. Title song. Well, actually, what are the rules for this one?
Look. All I'm saying is, if I fucking hear the fucking plane, I'm gonna walk out.
I did.
Well, what are? You thought about it.
I did think about it, but I was
and then you were like, maybe I shouldn't.
I tried. I went for some of the Japanese theme songs. I was like, I cannot do it. I can't put it on here.
But usually the way this goes is we have to guess the promotion, but we already know the promotion. So.
Right. So, with that being said, for those who are new here, we got to guess that theme song. So I have each a set of songs based on difficulty on my end. You got easy, you got medium, you got hard, you got 5 songs in each. So from every guess, these guys can get a total of 3 points. Now, usually, if it's like amalgamation of songs, we do like where does this song, what company, release the song. However, since it's all TNA, we are going what wrestler the song is associated with, what's the name of the song itself, what year was the song used.
Oh, what if it was the origination of the origin of the song? So what if somebody came back and used it?
Well, that's the thing. It all depends on what version of the song.
Yeah. Now the name portions I probably won't get because I don't know any TNA names.
Like at least for the next, you guys will probably do pretty good. It's the later ones that you're going to use probably.
Oh no, I'm ready, dude. I watched a lot of TNA.
Now
I know people, man.
Oh, you guys say that now, Adam. But as always, it's impossible you can get 3 points. So if you ding dong and you get all 3, you will get all 3 points. However, if you mess up on one, then the person who didn't ding dong will get a chance to take whatever points that are available. However, if that person messes up, any points that are still left on the board will go over to me.
Oh no.
So, with that said,
I'm so scared.
Are you both ready?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be, Mr. Krabs.
Hey, Mr. Krabs!
I don't. That's not my name.
All right, Marshall Applewhite. If you don't know who that is, that was the leader for Heaven's Gate. It's called you a cult leader.
Wonderful.
Let's go, Waco.
All right, here we go. First song.
Ding dong.
Adam.
Well, that's obviously Jeff Hardy.
It is.
That's just modest.
Mm-hmm.
Modest to the top.
2004.
Yeah, that's 3 points for Adam.
I mean, come on. How are you going to, Oh, wait. Hold on now. Wait a minute.
Fuck!
Wait a minute. Hold on now. Wait a minute. I heard something.
No, you didn't.
All right. Whatever you say. I heard.
This fucking thing is a piece of shit.
Yeah, I bet it is. I mean, not for us. I don't even know if Jason heard it.
Jason, did you hear that?
Hear what?
Exactly.
Yeah, all right.
All right. Next. All right, hold on. Okay, yeah. Next song.
Ding dong.
Ding dong. Oh.
That is Jason.
That is Matt Morgan.
That is Matt Morgan.
That is, you have awakened a sleeping giant.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. It's Sleeping Giant.
I'll just tell you.
And that would be 2007?
No. Adam.
2009?
No, that's one for me.
It's
Matt Morgan. This is Sleeping Giant. It's 2008. You guys are
we're right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
Right in between.
You are awakened a sleeping giant.
All right.
Everything was good, and then the bell rang, man.
All right, 2 points for Jason, 1 point for me. No points for Adam that time around, which is always good. But,
3 points still, though.
With that being said, it's time for the next one.
Look, if I get any 3-pointer, I'm happy if it's the Jeff song. Ding dong.
Yeah.
He's coming.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Alive.
coming. He's coming. He's coming.
That would be Suicide. Come alive. I'm gonna go for the year because I feel like I might not know what the name here is, but I'm gonna say so. Is that 2007?
No, Jason. For the year, for 1 point.
Or he
So
can go
this
for
is-
the name too. I mean,
For the year.
You said Come Alive, right?
What?
yeah.
Okay, then yeah, that's 2 points for you.
Oh,
2009? Because I think that's the same year the TNA game came out.
No.
Damn it!
2008, wasn't it?
So that's 2 points for Adam, 1 point for me again. So yes, the Suicide comes alive, and it was used in 2008. Yet again.
Damn
it!
I couldn't remember when the game came out.
Damn you, 2008!
I
thought the game came out in 2007.
I
think it did, but Suicide didn't debut.
Until
2008.
yeah.
Fuck me.
He was supposed to be on earlier, but I think there was something.
He got Kazarian got hurt.
Yeah. All right. Well, off to a great start so far, Adam. But let's see how you do on this next one.
Ding dong.
All right, Adam.
Well, that would be Curtis Angle.
Nope.
Oh, fuck! No! Oh! 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 Wow! Oh, no! Wow, I blew that one.
Jason?
That was Sting.
That is Sting.
I thought it was... Oh, what? Wow.
I think the song's called Iconic or Icon.
It's not called Icon. So that
Sahaya, may I?
Yes, you may.
This is Slay Me, and this is around, what, 2006?
Yes. Well, the original was. I used the remix, which was in 2007, but...
Oh, man.
He's the
Adam.
How did you do that?
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
Alright, that's 1 point for Jason and 2 points for me. That was Sting. God. This is the Slay Me remix, and it was released in 2007.
The only thing I'm probably going to get is just the wrestlers.
Oh, man.
I'll be lucky if I get the year.
That might be the greatest fail I've seen in this theme song challenge I've ever seen.
That
was pretty bad, dude. I cannot lie to you.
Hey, it happens to all of us, you know.
All right, next one.
Fuck me.
Ding dong.
Fuck.
That is Jason.
That is Bobby Roode.
That is Bobby Roode.
Off the Chains?
It's Off the Chain.
And that would be 2010.
Oof, no, not 2010. Adam, for 1 point.
12.
There you go.
Oh, I could swear. Oh, no. Yeah.
So this is the instrumental version. The first one he had lyrics, which came out in 2011. But the instrumental.
I'm off the chain.
I'm off the chain.
I didn't recognize that cold open to that though.
Yeah, it took a bit.
I thought it just. I was like, tough. At first, I was like, is this gonna be like the Decay or some shit?
I remember that song very well.
Because it was all like staticky at the beginning. I was like, oh, all right, where are we going here? Oh, also, that's still round one, right? Was that the end of round one?
That was the end of round one. That was the
all right
section. So far the points is myself with 4, Jason with 5, and Adam with 6 points.
Yeah.
So right now it is anybody's game. We'll see how far that continues. Next round.
Ding dong.
Adam.
That's Taylor Wilde.
Mm-hmm.
2006. 7?
No.
Damn it.
Jason.
I have no idea what the song is.
2009.
No.
Damn it!
It's 2008, isn't it?
1 point for Adam, 2 points for me. This is Taylor Wilde. This was All American Girl, and it was released in 2008.
Yeah.
Dude, 2008!
Dude, 2008 sucks. Dude, I knew. I knew the
2008's
song.
ass!
I knew the song was something American. I was like Star Spangled or something. I was like, I'm not gonna risk that. Let me go for the year.
Said 2008. I was like, I don't know if he's gonna pick so many 2008 songs. But then again, a lot of songs did come out in 2008, so it does kind of make sense.
It was like, I mean, the Knockouts division started, so I was like, oh, maybe she was like right there at the. Fuck me. All right, fuck you, sunglasses, like.
All right. Next song.
Ding dong.
Jason.
I'm long necks and rednecks.
Okay.
That is James Storm.
That is James Storm.
And that would be 2011.
That is 3 straight points for Downtown Jason Brown.
He's a beer sweat. So clearly, what happened there was we had the other James Storm song earlier, and it's a high panic. So he needed to fill
that
in.
was the same one. I didn't play.
Oh, you just
I took off
the
the
fucking
intro.
All right. All right. Fair enough.
I was like, he's gonna know it if I just play it by the intro again. So I gotta go.
Yeah, no shit.
All right, on to the next song.
Johnny Cash listening.
Oh my god.
Ding dong.
Ding dong. Fuck.
That is Jason again.
Is that Amazing Red?
That is Amazing Red.
Yeah.
That would be. I don't think that was his OG thing, was it? No, that'd be when he came back. Or was it 2008?
No, it is not 2008. Adam. Need the name.
2009.
That is 2009 is correct.
Ew. What time I used 2008?
Yeah! You ruled 2008.
2008.
What could this be?
You ain't gonna get the name. I'm sure of that.
Yeah, I am. Watch right now. Here we go. It's
It's
Back to the Streets.
It is not Back to the Streets. So that is 1 point for everybody that round. So this is Amazing Red theme song. It was released in 2009, and it is called Alpha Male.
It wasn't just a remix of Monty Brown's
theme. Yeah, wait a minute.
I think so.
I believe
when
so.
I say
That's why
I think alpha male.
That's why it has the V2.
It's got the yeah, because when I think alpha male, I think Amazing Red.
Yeah, not the dude who pounces people out of the ring.
I mean, I do.
All right. Calm down.
All right. Next song.
A-Train.
After the train goes by. Okay.
Albert.
Here we go.
What the fuck is this?
Ding Dong?
Jason.
Is that Sonata?
That is not Sonata.
Ooh, that's a good shout, actually. He would do something like that. Go for the Naturals.
Is not the Naturals.
Who the fuck
is that early Velvet Sky?
It's not Velvet, but you're close. You're on the money. So this
Angelina Love?
It's not Angelina Love either.
Is it Lacey Von Erich.
Nah, it's the one that you keep forgetting.
Oh, Madison Rain.
Madison
Oh,
Rain.
the rain at the beginning. It rains. Oh, shit.
Fucking hell. This is amazing. Version 2. It was used in 2009.
Amazing my ass.
What was that the name of Amazing Red's theme?
Oh, man.
Fuck you, Madison Rain.
Why is he alpha? Why is she amazing? What the fuck?
She never was. Man. That's the problem.
Hey.
Albert, no, I would have guessed that. I'd be like, Naomi.
I was like, wait, that's not TNA.
All right.
Trinity, though.
Next song.
True. Ding Dong.
Jason.
That is Eric Young.
That is Eric Young.
Fuck.
That would be post Team Canada, or was it during Team Canada?
2008.
2008.
Is that your guess?
Yes, I'm actually gonna go with 2008.
All right, no, it's not 2008. Adam.
God damn it.
2006.
There you go.
Is it Showtime?
It's not Showtime.
Not Showtime.
Okay, so that is 1 point for everybody yet again. So this is Eric Young's theme song is released in 2006, and it's the name of the song is Zone of Twilight.
What?
Get it?
It's the Twilight because it's the Twilight.
Oh, it's the Twilight.
If you actually listen to it, it does kind of sound like the doo doo doo.
Oh my! Fuck you, Dale Oliver. Little bitch. Nah, dude, I'm never gonna hear that the same.
All right, that was the end of round 2 as we get into the last and
well, what are we at on the points?
So currently, still very tight game. We currently have Adam with 9 points. We have Jason with 10 points. And myself just barely scooching by with 11 points. So it is still anybody's game right now.
How did I fall?
I think
here we go.
The Sting one really fucking killed you, and you just
I
haven't recovered.
I can't believe.
All right, here we go. Final round.
For a second, I was about to go, whoa! You gonna smoke? I have no idea.
Oh my god, wait a minute. Hold on, holy shit. I think I know this. Wait a minute. Okay. Big brain, ding dong, big brain guess here.
Uh-huh.
That Jenna Maraska?
It's not Jenna Maraska.
Fuck!
Ding dong.
Jason.
Is that Sonata?
It is not Sonata either. So that is.
Is that fucking Sanjay Dutt?
It's not Sanjay Dutt. So this is actually a person Adam said already. So the name of the song is Dodging Bullets. It was released in 2003. This is Trinity's NWA TNA theme song.
That's a different Trinity. Different Trinity.
I know, but Trinity?
Trinity.
I thought it was. It had the Jenna Maraska intro.
Maybe that was where it originally came from.
Well, I like to say that this is gonna get better for you. It's a lot easier for you guys, but I'd be lying at this point. So next.
Well, Jason, it's been great.
Song.
Just like the Titanic, we'll go down together. Keep playing. Ding dong.
Adam.
Well, first off, it sounds like fucking Santana.
Yeah, no fucking kidding.
So I'm just gonna Hector Garza.
Not Hector Garza.
Just like the ocean under the moon. The same. Dude, how are we gonna go away with this?
I'm just trying to think who that possibly could fucking be.
Fucking watch it end up being someone that doesn't even make sense.
Wait. I wonder if he ever appeared in TNA. I think he has. Is that Juventud Guerrero?
Is not Juventud.
Damn it!
Watch it not even be a fucking luchador. Watch it be this was.
So
this was Michael Shane's.
Watch it be Hernandez.
So the name of the song is "I'm Everything." It was released in 2002, and it is Apollo's NWA TNA theme song.
Fucking fake ass Batista. Well, I mean, I guess it was still a Mexican superstar, but
that is so ultra niche. It's not even funny.
Welcome to
fake ass Batista.
Welcome to the deep end, baby.
The deep end is true.
All right, here we go.
I'm more impressed that they just got away with that.
Next song.
Holy genetic one. I know this one.
Yeah, I bet.
I know who this is.
Ding dong.
Danger to the danger.
Is this Kid Cash?
It is not Kid Cash.
No.
That's not bad because of the danger shit. I'm not a stranger to the. It's definitely a Next Division guy.
Do you want to guess the name of the song first? Because
you know what I'm actually gonna do here.
You pretty much had it on the button when you were singing it.
What the name of the song is?
Yeah.
Oh, is it Stranger to the Danger?
Yes. Dipshit.
Awesome, I got a point.
Fuck. I was literally giving that one to you.
Oh, sick. I'm going to I'm going to go for the year here, actually. It sounds like some, 2005 shit.
It's not 2005.
That's right.
Yeah. Is that Amazing Red's little brother Crimson?
It is.
You're kidding me.
I recognize it off rip. Yeah.
This is
Crimson. He came out to that song.
This is Crimson's theme song, not a stranger to danger.
2009?
2011.
I forgot Crimson was even a thing.
So did everyone.
Well, apparently I didn't, which that says a lot about my fandom.
I guess that means Josh is the biggest Crimson fan in this.
I mean, somebody has to.
I guess technically, yeah.
Everyone's got a fan somewhere.
To be fair, he was dog shit from the moment I saw him, so I wasn't surprised.
All right.
There goes that fan base.
Next song.
What in the generic Day of Reckoning game?
They just keep getting more and more. First, I'll say this: the intro sounded like the Jimmy Neutron intro.
Ding Dong.
Jason.
Was this 2003?
It's not 2003.
Fuck.
Adam, for all 3 points.
Can you just one more time?
Okay.
Why not? See if it jogs anything.
It sounds like the music you would hear when you're creating a wrestler in a wrestling game.
This sounds like the theme from someone on WWE Main Event in 2011.
It sounds like screamo metal shit, so I'm gonna go with Bram.
It's not Bram. So that is 3 more points for me.
Can't wait to find out who this belongs to.
So this is the Ghost in Us. This was released in 2015, and this is
what the hell?
The Rising's theme song.
Oh,
Drew Galloway, fucking Tagaloa, and Eli.
No, his name was Micah.
Micah.
and Eli Drake.
Go to the next song. The fucking Rising.
The Rising.
What?
I mean, he said it's the deep cut section.
All right. So currently, with this being the last song, we currently have Adam at 10, Jason at 10, and myself at 22. So since I never really expect anybody to like get these by the time we get to the harder questions, I always make the big deal at the end for the song. If any of you if either one of you can get this next one, all three right on the button, I will triple your points and give you the victory for this show. However,
well, it's been pleasure fighting.
Don't get it, you don't get any points. So it's literally triple.
So sudden death.
It's triple
sudden death
or nothing here on this last part.
I can't wait.
So, are you two ready for the last song?
Yes.
Not really.
I guess.
All right.
Oh,
Gentlemen.
Bitch ass theme song is this about to be?
I wish you good luck. Last song.
Well, no, hold on now. Wait a minute. But that's...
There's like three people who come to mind.
I mean, there's a portion right there at the end that sounds a lot like someone, but there's no fucking way he's giving us, like... That's not who it is. I can only think of one person in my head, and I'm gonna go with it, and I'm gonna ding ding.
Yeah?
D-Ray 3000.
It's not D-Ray 3000.
Yep. There ain't no shot in hell it ends up being who I think it is.
Jason, for the victory.
Okay, did this song come out in 2004?
No.
Fuck!
Oh.
Is this Ernest the Cat Miller?
It's not Ernest the Cat Miller.
There's no fucking way it's the Pope either, right?
It's not the Pope.
Because there's that, like...
So...
Alright, Zahia wins, obviously.
So...
You should go tell us who it is last.
So the name of the song is Here to Fight. It was used in 2002, and it is Cheeks.
Cheeks?
His theme song in
Wow.
TNA.
The fucker that broke the ring. Had one match and was never seen again.
Yeah.
He used a meme. He used a meme for the win. That's nasty.
Yeah.
These fucking Cheeks!
Cheeks.
I hate you.
This might have been the nasty choose your theme song game. Zahia's done.
I couldn't resist. Once I saw that. Look, you guys have to understand, some of these fucking songs don't actually have, like, a fucking title to them. Sometimes it's just, here's low-key song. Or here's, like, I was gonna add fucking, who else was I gonna add on? Rhino song. But it's just, like, there's no title for it. And it's like, fine. And then I saw Cheeks' theme, and it had a fucking title. I was like, I have to. I can't.
You went with
Cheeks! Yeah! So I want to give a special shout out to TNA Music on YouTube. This is where I found out I found all these songs and got all of my yearly information. So if you want to go and check out most, if not all, of the TNA music, it's not just theme songs, but actual like production music that they've done as well. Go subscribe to their channel because it's very, very helpful for this situation. But with that being said, final scores: Jason 10 points, Adam 10 points, and myself, as always, the rightful true winner of Guess That Theme Song with 25 points. So I guess that means I'm the king of TNA when it comes down to it.
So Cheeks in 2006 when so in 2006 Cheeks underwent gastral bypass surgery. It led to a stroke.
Is he dead?
I can't find out whether he's alive or not.
That's crazy.
Doesn't look like the internet knows either, because there's a whole Reddit thread about what happened to Cheeks. This dude could be dead. He could be alive. I don't. He's probably dead. He's fat.
He is more than likely dead at this point.
Or that, or he had both his legs amputated.
Or both.
That's what I said, both his legs.
No, I mean both. He could have had him, both died and have it amputated.
I thought you were talking about his penis, but anyways.
Okay. But that's 8 for this game and for this podcast. So with that being said, Downtown Jason Brown.
Yeah?
Please tell all these wonderful people where they can find you over the internet.
Well, you can find me on the social medias on the Twitter on UWL_VW. And on YouTube, you can follow me at UWL Voltage. We're about to have UWL Charge episode 44 coming out pretty soon. And also UWL Condemned. And rest in peace, Cheeks.
Rest in peace, Cheeks. So go ahead. Subscribe, follow Jason on his socials.
Well,
Matt, was it Matt Finley that I'm remembering?
Matt Finley.
Yeah.
Because I cheated.
Bet. Is there anything that you'd like to add to help close out tonight's show?
As always, support independent pro wrestling. It's the backbone of our industry. Without them, there is no future. So please go out of the way. Find a local indie and give them some support. Because you never know, one of these days, they might end up in TNA and then on this game again. And then I get mad because I don't know their theme. Or they end up like Cheeks. And they're lost to the world. Or as this one person on Reddit said, did DDP yoga and became Biggie Langston.
And then the 3-Light Crew interfered.
No!
No!
All right. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. We'll be back to talk about the Four Post segment. We're also going to be talking about NWA TNA yet again. First King of the Mountain match to take place with CJ Velvet. Also, the return of the pay-per-view review.
Wrestle Dream.
We'll be talking about AEW Wrestle Dream as well. So stick around for that and so much more. As always, you can find us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and of course Podbean, where we're always uploading. And when you get a shot, check out our YouTube channel for the Four Post Massacre Universe mode that we're currently doing. We just wrapped up Backlash, and we're currently on the road to what?
A sacrifice. I changed it mid-show.
Fucking hell, you suck. So yeah.
But we did take a week off, but we'll be back next week.
Subscribe, do all that wonderful fun stuff.
You still got Velocity on Mondays. That'll still be happening. But the SNME, we took a week off. I got other stuff I gotta do.
But until then, thanks for listening, everybody, and we will see you for Wrestle Dream.
Woo! Have a great time.